when I found out she was at a party with P. Diddy. He's a cook like Adam 22. Heard he like to see me smeared on his titties. Man, he's guilty as fuck when he gets locked up. Man, I swear to God, I'm doing the gritty. They took his keys to the city. R.P. to Pac, R.P. to Biggie.
So tonight on the YouTube streets, we're going to be covering the sentence of P. Diddy getting a total of 4 years, but he does have time served, because he'll be out 2028. We're also going to be talking about Stephen Stearns, his update, and how a gang has a hit on him. Paperwork to come back with that. We're also going to talk about a little bit about Wade Wilson tonight. Wade Wilson. Pictures have released of Zavgro's Patreon. We won't be showing all of them, but we want to show a couple and promote our Patreon. Also, our YouTubers that have some stuff coming out on some YouTubers, you know, it's crazy, and I'm just going to say this like this. It's always the ones that fight for something that have that same thing on their jacket. For example, Asher Kutcher, Danny Masterson. We'll come back to that. YouTube streets.
Trying to change the mood. They gon' slide for Kirk, but they ain't gon' slide for me. Mini Draco with the skirt, yeah, that's LGBT. House come cold, burger got a bigger TV than me. Got me swinging with the stick, you thought I was playing the weed. I started selling meth, I sold a quarter to quartering. He's addicted to this shit, yeah, this boy don't stop ordering. He's on more ice than the fucking border scene. I'm Kimbo Slice, if you crackers approach me. Yo, Jessica Kent, hey, you know that your fucking chomo boyfriend, he ain't shit, hey. You got burner 420 looking like he's the shit, hey. When it fucked this ops, you found a chomo in the sticks, hey. Sucking on the stick that was inside of a jet, hey. Ew, Jessica, you're fucking nasty. I never thought we would see the day that we all would come together and root for burner 420. This shit is insane.
YouTube streets, October edition. It is getting spooky in these motherfucking streets, man. New age plug, you did it again. You already know what it is. We back in this bitch. We've been on a hiatus, but we back. We had to get stuff in line. We have lives and we had to work, vacations. You already know what it is, man. Salute to everybody in the building. We got a lot of things to talk about, man. Jessica Kent, Jessica Kent's on the hot seat. The link is in the chat. She just dropped a video saying she's suing Pino because her boyfriend is a chomo. So this bitch went and found Burner's op that ended up being a chomo dude, and she is, this is like the Stapletons, right? Was that what their names are? Man, this is crazy. Well, we're gonna get into that because she's suing Pino. Pino is going to court. Jessica Kent is taking, dude, that business that Pino has where he drives the trucks and shit in Broward County, Jessica Kent's coming for that job. She's coming for that business. Pino is fucked, but we're going to get into that tonight. Salute to everybody in the building. Also, man, Stephen Stearns' new paperwork dropped. So I'm not going to, speaking of Pino, he was right. There's a gang hit on Stephen Stearns. They had to get him out of where was he at? Alapache, I think, right? We'll bring Pino up. We're gonna bring Ronnie's coming up. We'll bring everybody up. But when he was in reception, they had to literally get him out of there quick as hell because they say "the" in the paperwork, but they redact the gang name, and a lot of people are saying it has to be the Unforgiven. That's the only people that would actually probably want. But again, the Bloods wanted. I don't know, man. This is crazy. Wise from Boston's in the building. How you doing, brother?
What up, what up, what up? YouTube streets, we here. Yeah. What's good, plugger?
So what's the over-under on DVS showing up tonight?
Shit, 50-50, dog.
50-50? I think we're going to have to play this video just for old time's sake, just to get in the DVS mode.
Or any kind of homosexual activity or gambling, you know, you're good to go, bro.
With another man.
With another man. And what happened when everyone found out?
And I'm gonna take advantage of this. He's gonna bleed out. Call the ambulance. I'm like, oh shit. He mysteriously hung himself. Yeah, the gods were with me.
Now, how do you feel about P. Diddy getting a 4-year sentence? He'll ultimately be home in 2028. Um,
Crazy.
it's kind
Crazy.
of, yeah, go ahead. I'll let you
I
get
was
in
just
it.
gonna say, while this whole shit was playing out, bro, they were making it look like he was gonna catch this long stretch and he was gonna do this ill bid and it's gonna be like 25 to life and all this shit. And we was talking about it, and I remember saying, yo, he's gonna end up getting a slap on the wrist, and that's exactly what happened. He got a slap on the wrist, bro. 4 years is nothing. 4 years for what he was being accused of and the allegations and the accusations. 4 years is nothing. Plus, he's probably gonna get already time served. He's probably been in there for what, like maybe a year, so you probably end up doing like another 2, 3 years, bro. That's a slap on the wrist.
For the crimes that he committed and what he's actually getting charged for in his case are totally different in my like for
Exactly.
so
Exactly.
I want him in jail for this. I want him in jail for life for this. But the charges they get wasn't domestic violence. You
He
know,
didn't
it
even
was
catch charges for that because I think the
yeah.
statute of limitations, I don't think he got charged at all for that. No
I
charges at
yeah.
all.
You're right, Ronnie. No charges. And this was horrible, bro. He could have
This
killed
was
her.
this was wicked bad. This is real bad. This was all bad, bro. And he didn't even get not nothing for that. Not a near nada. Nada.
And I'm holding a lot of people accountable that's going out. Like Young Thug recently been saying free Diddy.
Right.
Fuck you, Young Thug. I'll
That's
slap the fuck.
crazy.
Listen,
Anybody
bro.
saying free Diddy is a weirdo because Diddy's more than a weirdo, you know?
Yeah, they're so if Vlad's another one too. DJ
They're
Vlad
all
is another one.
they're all
Go ahead.
baby oil boys. You know what I'm saying? They're
Yeah,
all
they're the
part of
baby
the
oil
bad
boys. They're
boy club.
BOBs. They're
They
BOBs.
BOBs. They the bad boy club. They baby oil boys. You heard?
They keep the United States lubricated. I know that. Um,
Oh
I
shit.
will say this though. All these people that are saying free Diddy and he's I seen a lot of titles like Poetic Floggo saying, oh, they gave him the mat. Listen, 4 years and this dude's crying like a little fucking baby.
Bro.
He broke down to his look at this,
Yo.
Ronnie.
Yo,
Dude, this
he's
is
on his
actual
knees.
what
Listen,
happened.
this wasn't his first time on his knees, and it won't be the last. But bro, he got away with, I don't want to say the M word, but he got away with a lot of shit. 4 years, he should have been jumping for joy, celebrating because bro, they could have hit him with a book. They could have threw a L at him, like human trafficking, all this other shit, bro. It could have been all bad. He could have got a stretch and a half, bro.
Oh, the
You know?
picture. Oh, those pictures from. That's what I was gonna ask, Doug. Salute to Doug 410 bringing this up. Salute to the chat. But these
Yeah.
pictures here, see the media. I like how they twist it. So they're going around. What about this one? So all of these are from when he got when he first got when he's found guilty. This is when he was found guilty,
Right.
not the sentencing. Okay, well either way, he's still a little fucking. Was he happy
Yeah.
that he got 4 years? That's what I want to know
No,
because
no. Well,
realistically,
maybe at the end of the day, when he went back to his cell and really got to reflect, but he's just, he's privileged, so he's thinking he's gonna get away scot free. But obviously, that ain't the case because he already been in there for a little bit. They held him, you know what I mean? He didn't bail out or whatever. I don't know. I'm not sure. I might be, mistaken or whatever. But for the most part, he got arrested, he got held, and he's getting the fall. He's getting the 4 years. So it's like it could have been a lot worse, bro. He should be counting his blessings. He got lucky because I know people that haven't done half the shit he's done doing quadruple the time. You feel me?
that's a good
Like
point. I
there's
seen
people in there
JD
for
Delay
weed
say that.
charges. Yeah, there's people in there with weed charges still and shit, doing like fucking L's and shit. Like there's people in there doing 30 years over some bullshit. Like, and I'm not discrediting no shit. I mean, people with no bad charges, no women, no children, no bullshit, just like hustling or just doing whatever they got to do to get by, whether it's trapping or hustling or whatever. You know what I mean? Grinding, and there's people doing that hasn't even done half the shit he's done, and they're doing 10 times the amount of time, bro.
Very true. People that got caught with weed are doing,
That's
doing
what I'm
more time
saying.
than
That's
Diddy. That's
crazy.
crazy.
That's
It's
crazy.
crazy because we know that it's like we know the public opinion and we know Diddy.
Right,
We know I mean, again, he did these parties, whatever. That's not what he's guilty of.
right, right.
The guilty part is the sex trafficking is
Yeah.
the beating of the and all the sex work, all of these people that came after. What was his name? Little Rod.
All that shit. And we've
I don't
been
even think
talking
Little
about
Rod
this
was in the fucking court. And go ahead.
even before the charges, like the Justin Bieber shit, that was weird as fuck. The Usher shit, that was weird as fuck. When even Usher said he would never let his son or his kid go to Diddy camp. Like, come on, you gotta read between the lines sometimes. Like, he's been flagrant, like a flamboyant flamingo for years. And people been calling it out. Look at 50. He's been shitting on him for years. And finally it all came to surface. You know what I mean?
Oh man, 50's still going in on him, and people
Oh,
are
you
saying
know that.
the people are saying 50 is gonna bite what he's saying, but at the end of the day, when Diddy gets out, is Diddy gonna have the same career that he did before he went in? I don't think he is.
Right.
I think people are not gonna
I
fuck with him.
think
But
it
again,
scared. I think it scared a lot of people because, like, you know how it goes. You know what I mean? Money talks, bullshit walks. But at the beginning, it looked like money wasn't gonna do shit for him. But in the long run, it looked like it might have. You know what I mean? It's
now
crazy.
then I do want to come back to Diddy because if we get anybody up here on the panel, I'm gonna bring it back up.
Yeah.
But we're gonna transition over to Jessica Kent. She is officially Jessica Kent suing people, so we might get sued for saying this, but I don't give a
Oh
fuck.
shit.
Jessica Kent, she is dating a chomo. The YouTuber
Whoa,
Jessica Kent is
yo,
dating a
that's
chomo.
crazy. What a fucking horrible mother.
Good point, Ronnie. Good
What
point.
kind of mother would bring that shit around their kids, bro? That's fucking disturbing. That's disgusting. Shame
Let
on
me
her.
upload this picture of him too.
Bro, you seen her post about fucking the offs? You know she's all bad.
That's what she was saying. She was
She's
saying
no good.
that's a op. That's Burner's op, but he's a chomo. See, this shit makes Burner
Whoa.
420 look like a fucking hero.
Yo,
The
when you
shit that
can
she's
make
doing.
Burner look good, that's all bad. Cause that's crazy work. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, let's watch this real quick.
From 2,000 years ago. This message is for the guy that has been posting video after video after video about me for the last 2 fucking years. Brandon, can I call you that? We're cool like that, right? I can call you Brandon.
Oh, before I start the video, Brandon is Pino.
I
Just
was gonna
everybody's
say
clear.
she shitting on Pino. She getting at
Yeah,
Pino. Damn.
she's calling him Brandon. Brandon Smart is his real name. That's his legal name. That's the name that she's coming after. His LLC, his name, his rights. So he better be careful because
Damn.
he's fucking with a demon.
From 2,000 years ago. This message is for the guy that has been posting video after video after video about me for the last 2 fucking years. Brandon, can I call you that? We're cool like that, right? I can call you Brandon. Stop, or I'm going to sue you. Matter of fact, I'm pretty sure I'm already there. I'm gonna sleep on it because I'm fucking tired because you're so stupid that I can't handle it. But fun fact for you, Brandon, when you file a defamation lawsuit, you need 4 key elements. The person has to lie. They have to know that they lied. That's a bitch, right? Those lies have to cause damages. And they have to lie publicly, either, verbal or written. So the thing about it is, Brandon, you're holding legal paperwork and you're still lying. When the paperwork says something different than what you're saying, any fucking jury and judge will be like, oh, he knew he was lying and he said this anyway. That's a defamatory remark. And so far, Brandon, after the past 20 minutes of looking at your piece of shit page, I have seen 15 blatant lies that I can prove in court. 15. So Brandon, check it out. I'm petty with it, okay? When I win this defamation lawsuit, if I decide to fucking file it, I'm gonna sleep on it because, ew, you're not worth my fucking time. I will repo that piece of shit grill that makes you sound like you've been chewing on quarters for the last hour. Posting 100 videos about me is wild behavior. It's cyberstalking, it's harassment, it's defamation. One's criminal, one's civil. Oh, I know, yeah, I know. The law's hard. My favorite video of you, Brandon, though, is you snitching on 1090 Jake's channel. Ugh, I know you hate that one. Yeah, you telling everybody. You give up every bitch in your case, even your own brother. Right. That's my favorite video that I've ever seen of you, Brandon. I'm going to tell you, 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10 for that one. Definitely ate popcorn with that. So I'm going to go and contact my lawyer because I have fuck you money. And what's the point of having fuck you money if you never get to say fuck you? This message is for the guy that has been posting video after video after video about me for the last 2 fucking years. Brandon.
And that was basically me writing in the comments, and I said, Brandon Smart is Pino, aka Raw Talk, aka what did I say? The
She
Golden Snitch
vicious
Jet
with
from
it.
Florida.
Yo, she vicious with it. We might have to send Pino the link and see what he think. But yo, she vicious with it, bro. She talking about, yo, she literally watched his page, wrote down every time he mentioned her in a so-called lie, and is ready to bring that shit rapid fire type shit. Like take him to court. Like she's gonna try to get his channel taken down and everything. I see it now, bro. That's you. There ain't nothing like a scorned woman, bro. That's all bad.
Okay, so I don't. Okay, so she contradicted herself a couple times. Let's go back to what some of the stuff that she's saying in this video. One of the things
Right,
she's saying is that you have to prove that the person knows that they're lying, right?
right.
And then so Pino has to literally say that he's lying on the stream. I haven't heard him say that in one of those Jessica Kent lives, so she has nothing on that.
Yeah, she's just assuming he thinks he don't believe what he's saying. She's going off a lot of hearsay, but yeah.
And the next thing is she says that Pino snitched on his own brother. That's not true. That he didn't snitch on his own blood brother.
Yeah, that's crazy. All of a sudden, she's a 1090 fan watching the interrogation with popcorn. Man, she definitely petty, bro. She said it herself. She being petty, bro. Listen. Eventually, she's gonna eat her own words, bro, because they're gonna watch these videos and see that she's purposely being malicious. You feel me?
And you could tell she's going through something because she says, "Oh, I'm thinking about suing you. Oh, actually, you know what? I am gonna do it.
I'm
You
gonna
know what?
sleep
Better
on
yet,
it.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
sleep on it." Like what?
yeah.
Make up your mind, lady.
She's a whole weirdo. She's like a schizophrenic, bro. But that's all bad. That's vicious, bro.
Now, Pino for the 2 years, it isn't like Pino has been going after her like Byron Blake does 1090 Jake for 2 years straight. I didn't mean to rhyme and all that either way. But I don't think that, Pino's not doing that. It's just what happened is every time she's fucked up in the last 2 years, he's covered it. So it might, he might cover her. He
Yeah.
had probably to cover her in a 6 month stretch, but she
Every
fucked
once in a
up.
while he'll pop up and pop out. Every once in a while pop off. You know what I mean? But it ain't all the time. Like she's trying to make it look and sound. You know what I mean?
Jamie Brooks says the fact that she wasted time to even make that vid. Good point. I mean, she's been doing that a lot. She's
Yo,
recently
listen. Let's
said,
call.
yeah, go
My
ahead.
bad. I was just gonna say, let's call it for what it is. It's a dry threat. It's hoping. It's she's hoping he lets up and stops. It's kind of like a warning. You feel me? And if he continues, she's gonna allegedly bring it to court. But I don't think she's really gonna do it. I think she's just barking, all bark, no bite. You know what I mean?
Well, I know some inside information. So her YouTube channel, she signed a publishing deal, so she don't get the residuals from her YouTube channel. She got a check up front, and I don't know when she gets her channel
Damn.
back for her to start making money on it for herself. But when you do the publishing deals like she
And
did,
that
that
she making that OnlyFans money allegedly. You know what I mean? So
yeah, but Burner 420 was half of that, and I don't know how that
yeah.
works. That might be
Well,
why they're beefing
she's
too.
still getting money, bro. Trust me. Even if it's
It's a good
half, it's
point.
still a bag. You know what I mean? Half a bag is a bag.
Yeah, but I don't think she has enough money to take Pino to court.
Nah, it's a dry threat, bro. It's a warning, bro. She's trying to fire some warning shots. Hopefully, that he takes the bait and like it scares him off. But at the end of the day, you know what I mean? It's all bark, no bite. I don't think she's gonna go to court and make it a whole fight. You know what I mean? But then again, we've seen her be malicious in the past. Called the Jakes, called the boys, called the 5-0, the 12, whatever you want to call them on burnout and vice
Mhm.
versa. So it gets dirty, it gets gritty in the city. You know how it go. Ain't nothing like a
Yeah.
strong woman, bro. It's gonna get ugly. Listen, it's gonna get a whole lot ugly. It's gonna get a whole lot worse before it gets any better.
And the same thing she's accusing Pino of is the same thing she's been doing to JD
We
DeLay.
be doing the same shit to a few
She's
different
been
people,
coming at
bro.
JD DeLay for the last year, not 2 years, but
Facts.
and the way that she's been doing it now is defamation in herself because she says that
Right.
JD DeLay is gay with no proof.
Yo, that's wild. Yeah. And she knows it ain't true, so she's like I said, her own words are gonna bite her in the ass, bro. She's telling lies, knowing their lies. So he could do if he wanted to, he could sue too.
The saddest part about this whole thing is she was literally the biggest female YouTuber, and somehow she self-destructed herself, and it come with
Yeah.
all the men that she was with. And I know that she
Yeah.
dealt with some abuse for some of them, but she also abused them too. And then
Yeah, definitely.
and it's funny. This is the funniest part. She mentioned Pino being a snitch, but Mindy, which she's blowing up on Instagram, shout out to Mindy.
Yeah, yeah.
She released paperwork showing that Jessica Kent is a confidential informant.
Yeah, and we actually had Mindy up on the YouTube streets several times, and she showed receipts, proof, the whole nine that Jessica Kent's a snitch too. So it's like, what are we doing here?
Yeah, she
You
lied.
know?
She lied about so much stuff, and Mindy would come right behind her with facts about all this stuff about her. Like, I think it was like her. It's something to do with her house, her boyfriends. Remember she recorded. There's even interrogation tapes of Jessica Kent. So what is she
Right.
fucking talking about Pino's interrogation tape for? You're a
Yeah.
confidential informant. I mean,
Yeah,
what
that's
what
crazy.
what are we
That's
doing,
next
people?
level. That's next level snitching. That's like movie shit. That's crazy. Confidential informant. That's wild, bro. She might even be getting paid. She might still be on some shit. Like, I don't want to get too deep into it, but if you picking up what I'm laying down, she might still be talking. You feel me?
And according to Whack 100's new book that's on Amazon right now, which I'm not trying to promote his shit, but his shit's on Amazon right now. The new Snitch Commandments or whatever it's
That
called.
shit is fucking funny.
Pino, if three of these commandments go, it's like he wrote it for Pino because the first one, if they snitch on you, you can snitch on them. He got snitched on first, so
Right.
he snitched back. All kinds of different stupid little income in the windows you can justify snitching, but who gives a fuck in 2025? I think YouTube Streets is to get more credit of actually opening that door because in the
Yeah.
real streets, let's say you I'm not even gonna lie. Let's say a hypothetical, Ronnie, right? You know somebody, there might be a possibility this dude right here could be could be snitching. Now, he might be the only way you need to get something, if you know what I mean. Like you gotta
Right.
go through him. It's kind of like the same thing with fucking YouTube. Like Pino has been in the prison for 10 years. So why wouldn't we go
Right.
for him for information about the Florida system? And
Right.
why would we let snitch and hold that back for getting it to the people? Like
Right.
I never really understood how someone that snitches gets canceled on an entertainment platform. Like that's why
Right.
Little
Right.
Woody's blowing up, bro.
I was just gonna say, yo, like I always say, telling is telling, period, right? And who does Wack think he is to be the one to write these book and these commandments, the 10 snitch commandments, or whatever the fuck he's trying to do, right? But I just seen Woody pressing him over this same shit that we're talking about, him and Woody going back and forth behind the scenes at No Jumper. And Woody's like,
Yeah, yeah.
yo, what are you doing? Like, come on, bro.
Oh my
Which
gosh,
is
man.
wild because if you really want to get technical, Wack is sit right next to a snitch, allegedly, right? Talking about what's a snitch and what ain't a snitch. Like, come on, man.
The hip hop community will hold a snitch or they'll hold Diddy higher than a snitch. Like if someone puts hands on a woman or children, they are scum
Yeah, you're the
compared
lowest
to
of
a
the low.
regular
You're a
snitch.
scumbag. You're a dirtbag. A rat is a rat. A snitch is a snitch. If you're telling, you're a teller, straight up. But there's levels
What?
to this
Yeah.
shit.
Speaking of
Nothing
that,
worse. There's nothing
1090,
worse than a
1090,
PD file or a chomo. You know?
no, nothing worse. And I don't know how people interview him, but I also came to that
Crazy.
idea. Like, if we ever interview him, we come out the gate like hard as fuck. Like, just start just going in. Da, 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 da. Don't let him even have a chance. Make him get off. But let me
Right.
tell you something. 1090 Jake says Young Thug didn't snitch. He told. See, that's the type of shit. It's like, what the
Telling
fuck are
is
we
telling.
doing?
They trying to
Uh,
rewrite the rules out here. It's crazy.
he didn't
Especially when it
snitch. He
comes to these
told.
high profile rappers and shit. They're trying to, you know what I mean, get tight with, get close with, unless they get a personal beef with. Like King Yella, Boston Richie, for example. You see, he held no punches when it came to them. He went all in. You feel me?
Well, I think 1090 Jake, and listen, man, I got no issues with 1090 Jake, man. I respect everything he's doing. Same with Pino. But when it comes to this drop my flag challenge, let's be real. When it
Right.
comes to the East Coast, who did it first this year? Ronnie, be real with me. He didn't say, yo, I dropped my
Yeah,
flag.
yeah. He didn't do the challenge. He just outright went out and really did it like a man and separated himself from the streets and what's going on with the bullshits and the
But
shits. You
didn't
feel me?
Pino do that 3 years ago in his
Yep.
video responding to him?
Yep.
So I don't know.
He said he's a civilian, he's a citizen, he's a family man, he's a dad, this and that. He's doing his thing. He even cut the dreads and all that.
That shit, I don't know, man. That shit's crazy, bro. It's just crazy how it all comes full circle. I don't understand it. Salute to the chat. Ruth is in the building. Salute to Ruth. Salute to there's that. Thank you for gifting the memberships. Barbie Jean, my ex was a CI. Oh shit.
Whoa,
Oh,
yo, that's
whoa, whoa,
crazy. Shout out to the whole
whoa.
chat. You know that. Hold that. YouTube streets. Salute.
Mel Mallory, I know it has felt strange the last 2 weeks. Okay, if we're talking about us not being live a lot and a lot of people are not being live a lot, I don't know why the reason sometimes people don't go live because of like Jumpsuit Pablo, he doesn't really need to go live because dude, he's almost hitting 1 million views with Charlie Kirk. So there ain't really too much like for him to go live. Live is like grinding from the bottom. Like we're gonna be going live more. We're gonna be grinding.
Yeah, facts.
I just don't know. I want to do like a challenge, like day 1 to day 2, but it's hard. It's fucking hard to do with kids and a family and stuff.
Shout out to the whole chat. They riding with us. YouTube streets to the wheels fall off. Yeah.
Shout to Lisa, shout to Mallory, Hope, Salute, Sarah Delgado, Jazz, J13,
Salute.
NM Bandit, Salute.
Corrupt, what up?
Corrupt's in the building. Amber Nola's
Corrupt.
in the building. All right. So Stephen Stern's got a hit on him. Let's get to this video next.
Oh,
We had just
shit.
found out that Nicholas Cruz and Stefan Stearns are actually making origami together in the same dorm at Wakula Correctional Institution. 2 of Florida's most notorious inmates side by side. What makes this even more chilling is that Stearns has already filed official paperwork begging for protection, saying he fears for his life because of his charges and high-profile status. In his own words, he's received numerous threats and doesn't feel safe in general population. Yet here he is, placed in the same dorm as Cruz, the Parkland shooter. It raises serious questions about how the Florida Department of Corrections manages high-risk inmates, and whether this unlikely pairing is a sign of deeper failures in the system.
Okay, y'all, shout out to the channel Plunder for getting this paperwork. We pay for it off our Patreon. The first thing I want to say is Stephen Stearns is such a pussy. He's the ultimate check-in. He's literally checking in from PC. This dude is a total joke, and he is scared of his own shadow. Now, this paperwork proves that Pino was correct on some of the stuff he was saying, because if you read very closely, it says a certain organization put a hit on Stephen Stearns. So when Stephen Stearns first went to prison in Appalachia, that's a reception before he gets to his main prison, he already had to check in. They put him in population because if you read right here, it says, inmate Stearns states that upon arriving to Appalachia, the inmates here began to threaten him due to his charges. It says that inmate Stearns was in fear for his life and that he was made aware that the blank placed a hit on him due to his charges. Now, I bet y'all are wondering what the blank is, and I think it's pretty obvious of the organizations that would want Stephen Stearns dead, and I'm going to go off what Pino said originally too. It's no other than the Unforgiven, and they basically told him he needs to get off the compound or he's going to get killed, because that's what Stearns went and told the COs, that if you don't get me off this compound, they are going to stab me, they are going to kill me. And that right there has Unforgiven written all over it. Now, there's a possibility it could be another gang. It could be the GDs. It could be the Bloods. But most likely, it's the Unforgiven, because they are the ones that are going to take out their own race. They are known for taking out their own race. After the administration looked into Stephen Stearns' claim, his grievance, and they actually got him out of Appalachia very, very quickly, where he didn't have to get all the paperwork filled out. And I was talking to Pino about this, someone that has been locked up in the Florida prison since over 10 years, telling me that Stephen Stearns is in a new prison in Wakula, and he's actually wheeling other inmates around. That's his job. So Stephen Stearns' job is to wheel other chomos around, make sure they going, everywhere they need to go. That's literally what his job is. He's literally just wheeling other inmates around. Now, we also called the chaplain, and the chaplain was able to confirm that Nicholas Cruz is actually at the same prison with Stephen Stearns. It previously reported that Nicholas Cruz might have been at Rayford, and then the state was actually hiding him to the point where even 1090J came out and talked about this. Where is Nicholas Cruz? Well, we know where he's at now. He's at the same prison as Stephen Stearns. Yes, yeah, Stephen Stearns, bro. He is such a pussy, bro. He wrote a grievance as soon as he got to Appalachia, saying that some organization was after him. Well, we're coming to an educated guess that it's the Unforgiven. And honestly, if anybody's gonna get touched it would be Stephen Stearns, but he already is in Wakula and he ain't gonna get touched there. He would have to fuck up. Him and Nicholas Cruz will have to get in some shit, fuck up, and then he'll get switched out of there. But doesn't look like that. They're we haven't heard shit from either one of them. They besides this new stuff with Stephen Stearns, we haven't heard anything from Nicholas Cruz. No kind of DRs. I don't know if we honestly, now that we know where he's at, somebody could request his DRs and see if he's been getting in trouble. But they,
Right.
you know, it's
That's
crazy.
crazy. That's crazy, bro. But yo, Karma's a bitch, and that bitch hit hard. You know what I mean? So motherfuckers is gonna get what they deserve, man. Eventually, sometimes that bitch is patient. You feel me? Like with Wade, like with that Wade shit. Like we've haven't seen too much of it yet, but little bit in doses here and there. But yo, it's coming, bro.
I want to go back to making the family of the suspect feel some of the hurt that the victim's family's been feeling. I think a lot that's going on with this Charlie Kirk shit and this new Mormon dude, the Mormon killing. Now you got the Mormons from Utah donating to the suspect that literally blew up a church. You know what? Fuck all that, bro. I'm not here. I'm not here. I'm not doing none of that shit. It's still fuck all them. The only one that
Right,
kind of got a pass was Papa Steve. Cindy Watts does not get a fucking pass. The
right.
Stearns and Dolly Vision, you know what? I've kind of realized I have done a lot of just consuming content on YouTube. I've been studying YouTubers, and I realized that Dolly Vision and JLR, they ran a train and fucked it. They fucked Bullhorn Betty. So that's their little
Whoa.
connection they all got. JLR was fucking with Betty, then Dolly Vision was fucking with Betty, and then they end up having a threesome or whatever, and now they all three have fucking channels. The two dudes have more successful channels than her, but Dolly
Oh
Vision,
shit. Yo.
he's over here. He had I believe it was Stephen Stern's mom on his one of his game show nights, right?
Right, right.
And he's like, "Oh, she's a good lady." She's not a good lady. She's giving
That's
this
wild.
motherfucker commissary to this day. This dude is getting so much fucking commissary that he even got a radio, and they even said a gang member, which I don't know which gang member it is. I don't know if it's
They
Unforgiven or not,
taking that
but
shit.
they broke that shit. They didn't even
Oh, they
take it,
broke
Ronnie.
it. They didn't
They
even. They don't even
broke
want
his
that
fucking
shit.
shit.
Hold that. They should have broke it over his fucking head. Shit. But that's crazy. I thought they was gonna take it, but yo, they broke that shit. That's funny.
So
Nobody
Ali
listening to
Oz.
this shit.
So Ali Oz, you're telling me he's making origami with a mass killer and he feels scared for his life, bro? Please. Now listen, Pino's the one that is saying that basically there's a good chance that him and Nicholas Cruz are in the same dorm. That whole origami thing, a part of the video right there, was more like an analogy. We know that he's making
Right.
origami, he's getting the origami books, but him
He
being
making
scared of Nicholas
origami
Cruz,
for his mommy. That's crazy. My
I
bad.
don't think I don't think he has a reason to be scared of Nicholas Cruz because Nicholas Cruz doesn't want to fuck up. I don't think you understand where they're at. They're at a camp. They're not at a regular prison. They
Right.
don't want to fuck up. And I'm not
That shit
talking to
is
you,
like
Ronnie. I'm
summer
talking.
camp. That shit is like summer camp. They don't want to jeopardize their position and get put in a
Yes.
real prison or a max, a super max. They ain't trying to do all that over there. It's soft as pie. So they living comfortably, as comfortable as you could get in there. It's like a camp. Like they chilling.
And you're holding Nicholas Cruz up to a pedestal as a mass killer. You know how pussy what he did and how easy what he did that anybody could do what he did.
Right.
Like literally has no fucking balls whatsoever. Like I don't
Right. So
understand.
there's that. Thank you. My bad plug. But yo,
Yeah.
so there's that. Thank you so much. We appreciate you. Salute.
Oh, there's that. You're the best. Appreciate you so much. But I just don't understand why anybody would be scared of Nicholas Cruz. We seen him
Right.
fight the Broward police officer. I mean, he held his own against the officer, but he still got his fucking ass whooped.
Right,
He's a
right.
pussy.
Some people are
Steph,
just
yeah.
scary, bro. They never, they, you know what I mean? They get beat up by a fairy. They never had a fucking fight a day in their life, and then they did. It was sweet. Like they'll hear like Wade Wilson slap boxing. Like I know females that'll beat your ass type shit. You feel me?
Yeah, for sure, for
Boston
sure.
bitches don't play. They can fight, bro. I've seen them lay men down, beat up several. I seen this one bitch beat up like 5 bitches and smack a dude, bro. Like, bro, you gotta have hands out here for real. Like, you know, if you're a real man, you're only gonna fight another man. Period. You ain't never gonna put hands on a woman. But I've seen chicks put ass whippings on men and women, bro. And I just sat back watching, like, wow, damn.
Yes, he is a killer, a killer technically, but he didn't do nothing with his bare hands.
Right.
He
We
literally
ain't no
used
gangster. Listen,
he
Wade
yeah.
Wilson's a killer, but he's still a bitch.
Yeah, yeah. No, I get that now. Okay, now we're getting into deep water. Now it's good. Now we're getting into deep water. Um, Stephen Sturridge would be way more scared of Wade, and I know this sounds crazy, but he would be way more scared of Wade Wilson than
Yeah,
he would be Nicholas Cruz.
right.
Nicholas Cruz, he had
They
nothing to
all
lose.
bitches, but there's levels to this shit. I feel you.
Nicholas Cruz's parents died. His adopted parents died. He had nothing. He was picked on his whole fucking life. He grew up in the system. He had nothing. You know, it's like
Right.
he had nothing to lose. He's just a lost fucking kid, a pussy ass
Listen,
kid. You
that's
know.
dangerous though. When you got nothing to lose, you're all in. It's
Well,
whatever. I'm
now
down
he
for
has shit to
whatever.
lose. Now
Right.
he's in a
Exactly.
camp, and he has a lot of shit to
You
lose.
could
He
lose
doesn't
your
want to.
status. You don't want to end up in Max ending up somebody's boy or someone's bitch. You feel me?
And he's got a lot of. He's got some family out there, and you know, I don't know if the family want. And this is another thing too. I've been hearing this is that the family of the victims from Parkland are trying to retaliate for Nicholas Cruz. If that was the case, he would have got the death penalty. Majority of the victims and the victims' families didn't want to get Nick Cruz the death penalty, and it is what it is.
Right.
This is where we're at now. So I just don't think he's like, you know, somebody that Stephen Stearns would necessarily be scared of. But again, Stephen Stearns is scared of his own fucking shadow.
Yeah, I was gonna say they all scary. You know what I mean? He's scary. Period. It doesn't matter who it is. He's scary. We've heard him
And
on the calls. We've seen him interacting with his parents and shit. He's scared to death. He got the
now, yeah.
STDs.
Back to that, because that's the topic right there too. Because look, when it comes to the family of the suspect, like I even think Tyler Robinson's family, they did turn him in, and that right there gave them the initial like, oh shit, you know, they did the right thing. It got them, you know, our first it's like first impressions are everything, Ronnie. Our first
Right.
impression of Tyler Robinson's family is like, yeah.
Yeah.
Stephen Stern's family didn't do that.
Right.
Stephen
Yo,
Stern's
you know
family
what's
didn't do
crazy?
that.
Yo, you know what's crazy? First impressions are everything, right? And when it comes to trust and shit like that, like, you know, I'm into the studying the human behavior and body language and micro expressions and the voice of the tone of people's voice and shit like that. People decide whether they're gonna trust you or believe you within the first like 5 to 15 seconds of you even hearing you talk. So even in our intro, that's where they decide whether they're riding with us or not. First 15 seconds, that's all you need.
So, Mindy, are they saying that? Because I've been seeing a lot. Because Candace Owens is even putting out false information on some stuff. I love some of the stuff Candace Owens puts out, but some of the stuff's false information. She's got DVS brainwashed. DVS is over
Oh
there
shit.
he's over there in his little, you know, his little bat cave,
Right, right,
in his little
right.
conspiracy bat cave, and he's come to realize he thinks that Charlie Kirk's wife has something to do with it, because I
That's
think
wild.
Jumpsuit Pablo dropped the video on it. He had to take it down, but
That's wicked wild. That's wicked
you, c-
wild. That's
you it's crazy. They don't even have evidence. They don't even have
so
evidence that this lady did anything about anything like
we
this.
got
Is
Mindy
crazy.
in the building. Shout out to Mindy, man. We was just talking about you, Mindy. Um, that's the same Mindy, right?
Oh, is that Prada to prison? Let me look. Yeah, it looks like Mindy, dude.
So Mindy, we was just talking about Jessica Kent talking about she's gonna sue Pino. If you got anything to say, hit the link. Let us know what you think. Salute. And shout out to the
Yeah,
whole chat.
so
You know that. Hold that.
yeah, yeah. Again, that if we'll go back, we can go back to that too. I mean, there's so much to unpack
There's a
tonight.
lot. Yeah, there's a lot.
There's a lot going on tonight. There's new Brian Koberger videos of him just fucking off at the, you know,
Oh
And this
yeah,
is the
yeah.
thing.
He came to mind when we was talking about bitches and being scary, bro. Something else came to mind. I forgot what it
Well,
was,
he,
but
yeah, I
he
mean,
he ain't as scary as the rest of them, though.
like if Stephen Stearns was in a cell with Nicholas Cruz or Brian Koberger, which one is he going to be more scared of? He's going to be more scared of Brian Koberger, in my
Crazy.
opinion. In my
Yeah.
opinion, there's no reason to be scared of Nicholas Cruz.
Right.
Nicholas Cruz had to do stuff with, he's not, he doesn't, he's a little dude. Actually, I don't know if he's that little. That him and that correction officer fight, he didn't look too
Oh,
little in
different
that.
Mindy. My bad. Sorry, Mindy. Salute. Thank you for
Oh,
being here.
different.
Thanks for riding
Yes.
with us.
Salute,
Salute.
salute, Mindy too. Salute, Mindy too. But yeah, nah. I don't know, man.
It's getting crazy. There's a lot going on these YouTube streets. It's getting wicked wild, bro. And it's officially fall, so we turning up in New England. It's going crazy. Selling mass. It's that season. It's
Let me
already
read
going
these
crazy.
comments.
It's going up out here. They expect a
LYD
million
Ford
people.
in the building. J13, happy birthday.
Salute. Happy
Kenny.
birthday.
We do need it. We do need to update our mods because I noticed when we've been coming, we went live the other night. We've seen a lot of new people and a lot of people we don't see that we used to have on here, man. I think
Right.
no, we got to take in realization, bro. If a moderator passes away, Ronnie, we don't know.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That shit's sad, bro.
And
Like
we
Jimmy
kind of switched.
Buckley,
Oh yeah, yeah, that's crazy.
one of our mods did die, dude, and
Rest
and we
in
didn't know till
peace.
like three, bro. And Neck, bro, is
Oh
Neck?
yeah,
Somebody
damn.
told me Neck is alive. He just OD'd and came back.
Damn, man, that's crazy. That's unfortunate. Hopefully he is alive. But we gotta remember, we did kind of switch lanes out here in the YouTube streets. We've been riding for a minute, but we kind of switched lanes into the true crime shit. So we got a lot of new people in here. You know what I mean? So shout out to everybody new, and shout out to all the day ones that been true. Salute,
LYD4, did I call you old, bro? I didn't mean to call you old.
man.
Um,
Original supporter, OG.
so Bullhead Betty, she has a deposition that came out. Shout out to Queen Beach. Queen Beach's been breaking it down. White Boy Lockdown Radio has been breaking it down. Basically Bullhead Betty had a relationship with JLR and Dolly Vision. I didn't know that she was running through all these different YouTubers. Um,
That's wild.
yeah, bro, she had to admit a lot of the deposition. I'm really debating if I should make a whole video on it, man. This is
Yo, and
brainstorm mode.
I told there's that to send us the Rosie's page. I guess Rosie got a page. Maybe we can react to that one night.
Oh yeah, I found that, Ronnie. So Rosie McKin, and I'll talk about the email too we got from Mackenzie's mom. That's funny. I forgot
Oh
about
yeah,
the
we got to
Mackenzie
get
topic.
into that.
Yeah. Well, I'm not gonna break down the whole thing. So I have a video I started on, but I don't know. Maybe we'll see because that's Stephen Stearns is supposed to be our whole video too. But you know
Yeah,
what? Tonight we're all over the place. Fuck it. But
we riding
Mackenzie. So her friend Rosie has a fucking YouTube that's over 1 million subs,
over a million. That's what I said on the last live. I couldn't believe it. I'm like, what?
but it's not for anything she's done recently. So I think it might have been there's that checklist for me. Go to the page and then go to oldest. I just want to see if the timeline of when she blew up because she did have videos that went viral. It's not like, but then it could be maybe fabricated. I don't know because she's not really
Right,
getting the views now. But
right.
again, YouTube's weird like that, so
Yeah,
you be up and down. You can go through phases. But
true,
she's a
true.
workout channel, bro. That's all it is. She don't. Mackenzie's never been mentioned on
Oh
that channel.
really? Oh
Nope.
shit.
And I don't even think she knows people know she has that. I don't even know how people found it. I'm gonna be real with you.
Yo, I brought it up on the last live, and I found out I was watching I think it was a video from phone calls from prison, and I seen the comment from so there's that, and I added I'm like, yo, Rosie got to pay whatever. We're gonna have to look into it, but I just assumed it would be about Mackenzie. You feel me?
Now, this email I got from Natalie Sharilla at
Uh oh.
gmail.com.
Uh
When
oh.
she said that she all right, let me quote what she said.
Uh oh. Let me
So she
guess.
has
We're gonna
so
add
she
her to
has
the list. Another
timestamps.
one that's trying to sue us.
No, she has timestamps and she has the video of the dad, the dark truth of and I show so the
Right.
video shows him in and they do and she has kind of a good point. She's like it put his job at risk, put his job at risk and all this shit. Um, I told her that's what I said. I'll take it down if you come on the YouTube streets. I'll take that
Mhm.
one video. Listen, and this
For
is
an interview.
and
Yep.
yeah, and I said,
That's a
and
fair.
listen,
That's
the links
fair.
in the
That's a
chat.
fair trade.
And
That's a
she's
fair
always she
trade.
says she watches every single shit. She's watching right now.
Yo, plug. We
Mackenzie's
been
mom's watching
known.
right now.
We been known they've been watching, but yo, I respect that. I commend that, bro. That's actually admirable because if she comes on and does an interview, I can see that's a fair trade. You feel me?
So
Definitely.
oh yeah, she slew LYD. That's funny though, slew. There's that. Thank you so much for the donation. What's in the private chat? My bad, Ronnie. Oh, Rosie's page. Yeah. No. Well,
Crazy.
shit. What was I saying? I'm lost. Fuck. I'm thrown off. I'm thrown
Mackenzie's
off.
mom.
Oh, Mackenzie's mom. Yeah. So the links in the chat. Listen, I will. We will take that. It's no sweat to take that video down. I think it's like under 20,000 views or whatever. We'll take that video down for an interview to replace the video. So you
Right.
come on the YouTube streets, and I'm not. It's not going to be a Zane Lowe. I told her it's not going to be a Zane Lowe interview.
Nah,
Some
nah. We
people,
do it respectfully.
we gave Zane Lowe interviews to some people because that
Right.
was the only reason why they'll do it, and that's fine. I'll take that for the people to get the content. That's fine. But
Right.
with Mackenzie's mom, I can't sit here when she's saying, okay, she didn't go out when after the wreck, okay,
With no
okay, and
intention and blah blah blah. Yeah, yeah. We gotta have some accountability. But we could be respectful at the same time, you feel me?
yeah, we'll still be respectful. Like we're not gonna
Of
come at,
course.
but we're gonna check her on a lot of stuff that, you know, she needs to be
Yeah, we
checked
just
on.
gotta speak our mind. That's all. Keep it real. Keep it a buck with you, cause I fuck with you. But at the end of the day, it's a woman, it's an elder, so we're gonna always respect women and respect our elders. You know what I'm saying? At least I know I do. So respectfully, we could do that.
Yeah, so dude, honestly, and if she doesn't want, she don't have to come on either. It don't matter,
Yeah,
cause
we don't
there's
have to
some
delete that
shit.
video neither. It don't matter.
Cause this is a thing too, right? This is why I want to, and that's why the Mackenzie Shirley case is a perfect example. It's how you raise your kids. And I know there's going to be something somewhere that you did for that child to do this. I'm telling you, the apple don't fall far from the tree. Now sometimes, if you got a lot of kids, you got a black sheep, whatever, they mess up,
Right.
whatever. But not like it's the repeated behavior with Mackenzie. It's not just a mess up. We've seen it, bro. The lady with the stairs, which I really think Mackenzie has something to do with. She acts guilty as fuck when it comes to it.
Hmm.
Playing the hero, all this
Yeah.
bullshit, and all the driving, all the fucking anger, all this shit. The little hit list that she had on kids, all these people
That's
that she
crazy.
had, her little hit list, and then one of the dudes died from suicide. I mean, this is like that Netflix show, 23 and what was it? Damn, 23 answers. What was that shit called, bro? The suicide show on Netflix.
Forget, bro. But I was gonna say I'd be surprised if they didn't make a documentary on this shit, but they already kind of did. I wonder if they'll do a follow up though. Cause remember that one I wanted
13
to
reasons.
react
Thank
to,
you,
and we couldn't
Barbie.
because it was on TV. Yeah, good looking out. Salute. They have a
Yeah,
whole
nah, bro.
documentary on Mackenzie. They got detectives talking and everything else. Crazy.
Now, if the now Wade Wilson's bio mom might be a different situation, in my opinion.
Right.
It might be because she didn't raise him,
Right.
but she is still supporting him. She's out and she's been real quiet. She was supposed to do an interview with us.
Yeah.
I think we
Yeah. I
need
was
to
gonna
follow
say.
up.
I was gonna
We're gonna
say. Yeah.
follow up, follow up,
Yeah.
follow up.
Yep, I was gonna say if I'm not mistaken, didn't she already agree to possibly do an interview with us or come up and pop off?
We got to follow up on that. She was supposed. She was definitely gonna. She definitely was thinking. She was gonna make her own channel, but I don't know what's
Yeah.
going on.
Cause
Someone
listen,
needs to definitely check in.
if you don't come up and speak your own piece, other people are gonna run with every narrative in the world. So it's best you come up, get in front of it, and say what's on your mind. So hit the link, say what you think. You know what I mean? That's my perspective.
Now, Cindy Watts, I'm telling you that the way that she talks about this nut gate shit and how it has something, everything has something to do with that, and how her she still believes. I really do. I really think she still believes Chris Watts didn't do this. And
Yeah.
that dude, I'm telling you, that's why I'm just saying we need to put a little bit, at least stand off and see what how they really act before we jump in, before we say we like them or we don't.
Right. Of course. Yeah, you can't just assume, like, you know what I mean? You gotta sit back,
Like
you know what
Papa
I'm saying?
Steve, I think passed the test. There has been some questions. We had questions that which I wish he would have answered.
Right.
He it was kind of a pussy move the way he handled the YouTube scene, only
Yeah.
doing the interview was, and shout out to Death, and no disrespect to Death, but
Yeah, nah, shout out
that's
to 43.
it was weird, bro. It was fucking weird. He could have really played that different and
But
really
you
got
know what
some
it is? That's probably
questions
that was
answered.
probably that was probably a part of the deal to get the interview. Was like, we got to go about it a certain way, or he probably wouldn't have done it. That's why I think he avoided coming up on the YouTube streets, because we know we're gonna turn up the heat. You know what I mean? But sometimes you gotta sit back and assess the situation before you speak on it. You kind of gotta do your homework, do your due diligence, what have you.
And I believe the Stearns think that Stephen Stearns didn't do it. They think that Jennifer Soto did it. And that's why they're still putting hundreds of dollars on his commissary. We have the whole commissary list. Shout out to Plunder. You can go on her Patreon. Shout out to Zavgirl's Patreon too. We're gonna have to maybe do. I was thinking about that. We might have to react. I might not be able to do that tonight. So there's pictures of people that's like Jesse and Robin that sent pictures to Wade Wilson, and Zavgirl released those on her Patreon. But from what I got a text earlier, they're saying to do it on the Patreon and makes it. That's what everyone was doing with the phone calls. So you got to keep it on that platform. So we got some Patreon content coming. Let's react to there's some raunchy pictures in there too, Ronnie. You're gonna have to just deal with this. This is all you, bro.
Oh, my bad, I was muted. I didn't know I was muted.
No, I was like,
Uh-oh.
oh shit. No, he's gone.
Oh
He's gone.
shit. No, I'm here. Yeah. I'm with it, man. You already know the deal. But that's Stephen Stern. Speaking of people being scary, bro. We've all seen his shit with the parents and shit, bro. He's like a scared little boy. It's crazy.
Stephen Stearns. Boy, that boy's soft. He checked in from
He
fucking
hasn't
PC.
learned.
How do you check in PC? I don't know, man.
That's crazy.
Shout out to all the Latinos in the building. Shout to everybody in the building. Uh, Actually, I don't even see Irony. Where is fucking Irony at, man? I know you're watching Irony. I know you're here, dude. Pull up.
Salute.
Dropping the link, man. Oh, who's backstage? Somebody is backstage. Bazard?
Zab.
Hello?
Hey, what's up, guys?
Hey, what up? How you doing? Welcome to the
What
YouTube
up? What up?
streets.
Good. I'm about to say I've been watching your show for a good minute, but it's my first time coming on, and just want to see what you guys talking about for today.
Oh man, okay,
Hey,
here
thanks for the
okay, not a,
support.
so go. Okay, here we go. What topics you want to talk about, man? What you think about what's going on right now in America in general? So we got a lot of division.
Mhm.
I wouldn't even say it's nothing racial. It's all like a political division,
Right.
and like I'm right, you're wrong, so fuck you. How do you feel about that?
That's where I've come to it. I was just to tell people when I was younger, I was progressive or liberal-ish to a degree, but going through college and then just working, getting on likely to be turning 34 this the 13th this month. So it's like
Oh, you're born
I
in
just
'91 too. Congratulations. We're the
yeah,
same age,
yeah.
brother.
Oh, okay, man. Thank you. But yeah, it's
I
like
graduated
I've just
2009.
10. I graduated 2010 on my end. But no, I was just saying I just think that I've it's come to the point where people are becoming so divided over every single type of social demographic sort of bullshit. So you got the gays versus sometimes the trans, and then the trans versus the women, and so on and so on. And I think just in general, the West is just going down society wise compared to if you look at countries like China or Russia. They probably have somewhat the same. There's gays and trans people there, but
Right.
clearly you don't see the same type of issues that we have compared over there. And I
Not at
think
all.
that's kind of something on the design a little bit too. If you want to go into like a conspiracy thing like that, like I
Right.
do think there is a design to weaken at least America, but just the West in general.
Yeah. They keep a tight lid on shit over there, you know? You can't really they like we got freedom of speech and other, freedoms that other countries just they ain't having that shit, you know?
I
Hmm.
like old school trans, homie. I like drag queen bingo and shit like that. I like when it was
Mm.
you
He
knew as
said
a
I
man
like
dressing up as a
RuPaul,
female.
pause.
Yeah, like Roop. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Like exactly. Like the old school gays, the old school trans, they were doing it the right
Keep
way.
it real.
Wasn't no confusion, and they wasn't pushing it amongst our youth. They
Right, right.
wasn't putting this hormone shit, trying to make our kids into something that they don't even know what they want to be
Hmm.
yet. Let them
Right.
develop into an adult and let them choose what. If
Let
they
them
want to
make their
dress
own
up
decisions.
and
Don't
be a drag
manipulate
queen
them.
bingo,
Right,
yeah,
right.
man, come on now.
Well, so
They know
funny
what
enough, I
bathrooms to
have
use.
well, I'm about to say I have relatives that are either trans or gay, and
Right,
even then, they're like they're old school. The older
right.
generation, they're like, yeah, of course we had to live in we had to have our own space and live, kind of a secret life. But I mean, we didn't push it on anyone. A lot of them had to go through it growing up to be like, yeah, I'm gay or whatever. But today it's like for me, it's like this. You could be a grown ass man and like another man. You could be a grown ass woman like another woman. You could be trans or whatever. But when it comes to the kid stuff, that's a huge no for me. Just no, leave kids alone. If a boy likes to play with girl stuff, I mean, okay, who cares? He could be gay later on in life. All right, that's what he wants to do. Fine. But he's not a girl because he plays with girl toys and vice versa. If a girl likes to play with boys or whatever, clearly she's not a boy just because she likes to do that shit. But in this day and age, now it's like, nope. If little Jimmy likes to dress up as a girl, then he clearly wants to be a girl and start
Bring
the
back
hormone
queer.
process. Oh, yeah. Definitely
What you
bring
think
something
about
like that
Tyler
back.
Robinson? What do you think about Tyler Robinson using his straight? I wouldn't even say hobby. I wouldn't even say it's a straight hobby, but it's something like his conservative lifestyle. Growing up as a kid, he used it for his advantage, but it was against the his own kind to support his transition lover.
This I'm still trying to get more into the whole Tyler Robinson thing. Like I paid attention when the shooting happened and I saw the two different angles of how it went down and then the press conferences where they're trying to say who they're looking for. It's just when I did figure out that okay, so the guy definitely was anti-conservative. Then he has a trans or whatever boyfriend or girlfriend, whatever. Uh, it's just got me all confused. All I know is that he clearly was another young. I mean, I'm not gonna say the racial thing, but it's just like a young white guy who clearly had some mental health issues, but was using political excuse to go kill someone.
Now, if he was actually with a woman and hitting a vagina, a pushing P, in other words, instead of pushing that B, that bussy, I don't think he would have committed this crime, homie.
It's possible. I just think that he was so politically warped to a degree too, where it's like Charlie Kirk is the least form of what we can even consider a Nazi. I'm a history nerd, and I hate when people bring up the word Nazis when it's like the party's been dead for like 80 something years now. Any Nazis that do exist are either already dead or it's not even the form that it was 80 or 70 something years ago. The party's done, it's over. You have neo fascists or whatever, but that's barely even close to what they were back in those days. So it's like we have people today calling other people a Nazi, and then in those people's minds, well, what do you do to Nazis? The Nazis are evil, right? So what do you do with evil people? You don't You don't beat them up, or at least you don't arrest evil people if they're considered Nazis. You kill them. Well, delete them. I don't want to say that because I know it's on your channel, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, no, you can say kill. No,
Okay.
it's just yeah, they got to stop saying that because it puts a battery in people's backs when they hear that word. Like, there's no reason to call either side like these words. I don't know why they do that, man. Like neo-Nazi, I've been seeing that.
Yeah,
Antifa used to be, it's anti-fascist. I get that, but it ain't that no more. What the fuck is
dude,
going
I've
on?
I've seen videos of them calling black conservative people, and I would say I'm more independent, but I still have a conservative leaning. But I went to Portland a while back, and they called. I was at an event where I was just standing up there, and I was kind of somewhat siding with the conservative side, and they called me the hard R. I mean, it was like a bunch of white kids wearing all black outfits, all that bullshit, and they're calling me the hard R, and I'm like, aren't you guys supposed to be the ones that's supposed to protect the brown skinned people? But here you are calling me a race traitor, all this other kind of bullshit. And that really pushed me off to where I have no love for anyone that's in the black bloc or Antifa field. It's like you guys just will use any excuse to basically go after your political opponents or anyone you perceive as your political opponents.
I notice most black people in Florida that go to church that's been going like Baptists, they're mostly conservative. I've lived with a lot of
Hmm.
conservative black people. I guess a lot of America don't see that. I guess it's more on the other side in big cities,
Hmm.
but out in the man, that's all like everyone does the same. We all are human to do the same thing. We all hunt, we all fish. It's like, and you cut me and I cut you. We all bleed the same, and we all nut the
Hmm.
same. It's the same, bro.
Hmm.
We the same. I just don't understand it. But no, let's go back to this Mormon though. What you think about this? Not the I keep calling him a Mormon, which he wanted to be a Mormon, but
Hmm.
this dude that went into the Mormon church. Now you have the family getting money from Mormons, the suspect's family, more money than
Yeah,
the victims, the actual victims.
that's weird. My whole take on that thing, I mean, okay, so he was a vet. Maybe it was some sort of weird post traumatic stress disorder thing
Trump
where
supporter too.
he, well, I guess like maybe it was this because of that he decided to kill them. But it was just, I think maybe it was just a beef with that church. I mean, I don't know. I've always kind of thought people that make these excuses to kill these mass shootings, I feel like they have a bizarre excuse. Like what's the guy you just talked about, the freaking Parkland shooter? Like he had a weird excuse. Yeah, I got bullied and all that shit too, but I didn't decide to go to school and kill all my bullies. I mean, I feel like they just use it as an
Nicholas
excuse,
Cruz
but they have
regretted
like,
it, by the way. He actually had remorse. That's another reason why I didn't get the death penalty. I forgot to mention that. I
oh
think
really?
Nicholas Cruz. If I guarantee, if he could not do what he did, he would actually not do it. I really do. I really think Nicholas Cruz wouldn't do it again. But that's just. I mean, but he's still, he's the worst human in the world, obviously.
Yeah, because he killed
But
kids. So
he's just a. But that kid's a. That's a definition of a broken kid, like in
mm,
the system. Parents died. I think even his adopted parents died too. Like I think
hmm
it went through the same thing twice, and then getting bullied. I guess you're right about the excuse of getting bullied. We all got bullied. Everybody got bullied. I believe.
oh yeah. It's
Not
just for
me.
me.
Let a motherfucker try to bully me. I'll break your fucking head
Oh
open like
shit.
a
Oh
walnut.
shit. Ronnie, let me ask you this: not get bullied consistently. We know I never got bullied consistently either, but
Let me put it
there's
this
never.
way.
Yeah.
I grew up in the projects. It was either you had to fight every day. So you was either gonna
Mm,
beat someone the fuck up or get beat the fuck up. So
hmm
I learned quick. You feel me? Plus, I always had a few older brothers, so I was kind of hood spoiled. I was like hood rich. I had a father with the last name that rang bells. I had older brothers that their names held weight. So nobody really fucked with me. So I was kind of on the other end of that. Not that I condone bullying, but I was the one chasing people down, whooping asses. I never was a victim ever.
If your dad ever gets out, DJ Vlad wants to interview him. I got to talk to you about that behind the scenes. Uh, Continue with what we were with the how do you feel about the whole thing of supporting the suspect's family because they're hurting right
it's
now and they're actually Mormons.
it's
They're Mormons too.
Right.
He wasn't a
I
Mormon
think
though.
it's
He was a Mormon, but he couldn't get the seal because he had all these tattoos.
Hmm. Maybe it's just their belief. I mean, I know you have like what Quakers. I've heard stories where a
Whoa,
Quaker got murdered.
whoa, whoa! Oh shit!
Yo,
I haven't heard that since I was in Pennsylvania for a little bit. The Quakers, right? So
Um,
that's the Amish.
yeah, they're kind of not Amish, but they're more. I'm trying to remember. They're like a more like a peaceful pacifist Christian group. Like they don't believe in violence. Like they're very pacifist. So, and I used to live up in
okay,
Maryland, so that's where I heard about them. Yeah, but I mean, I kind of feel they're kind of like that. Some Mormon groups are like that, where they'll turn other cheek, sort of thing,
right.
and forgive them. Well, look at Erica Kirk. She forgives the guy that killed her husband. So it's like a lot of Christians are like that, or certain
Right,
groups.
right.
I'm kind of a little bit more. I'm not really religious per se, but I'm definitely kind of
You're
like,
more on that eye for an eye shit.
yeah, I'm like that. It's like, look,
Definitely.
you killed my sister in this particular way, and let's just say I'll return the favor.
Right.
I think it's weird
So
how she said it. She said, "I forgive the man who killed my." And the way that she said it, she's not saying,
There
"I
you go,
forgive Tyler
plug.
Robinson."
See,
So it's a
plug, you
very vague
genius.
thing.
It's not what you say, it's how you
yeah,
say it, bro.
Yeah. And
Good
people are
shit.
blaming her right now. Even Candace Owens, man. How you feel about that? I don't think there's any
yeah.
proof that she had anything to do with
I
it.
I think Candace is on the loose end. Like she kind of reminds me of Kanye, where they bring up interesting points, but then they do a reverse, so Uno reverse, and it's like, wait, what? What are you talking about now? So
Yeah, that shock
I
value
don't,
shit.
I don't know where Candace is going right now, but it's weird. I mean, some people are saying she's grifting. It looks like it's grifting a little bit. So because like the conspiracy could think the
She's trying to
Israelis
be
were
on her
involved,
Alex Jones shit.
and I love me some Alex. I love me some Infowars, but even he has his
Facts.
moments where it's like, Alex, you got to cool it down a little bit. I get you,
Right,
man.
right.
I get you.
He gets
Well,
hard
he fucked
balded,
up.
bro.
He fucked
He
up on
does.
Sandy Hook and he had to pay for it.
Yeah, facts.
That thing always pisses me off because if you really look into it, he
It is
he
strange. I
really
know. It is strange.
he
The
really
dude
didn't. He
smiling.
didn't. Yeah, but he didn't originate the conspiracy that the kids didn't die, or what, I forgot what was the conspiracy that the kids didn't die or the government was involved. He didn't originate that. He had people that come on the show that was talking about it, and he would like discuss about it. But because people have a hard on against him, it was like he said that the kids never died, and then he admits years later, I never. Well, I apologize that I partook in that, and I know they died. But he brings up a good point. How come everyone talks about me, but they don't talk about Adam Lanza, the fucking murderer that killed the kids? And look into his history and the weird shit with him, why he did, well, supposedly how he did what he did. Because there's a lot of weird shit about Adam Lanza that people
Adam
seem to have
Lanza
forgotten.
Adam Lanza and the Minnesota shooter were very similar looking. Like it's
Yes,
weird. They have this like weird distinct look, man. Oh
yes.
man. Creepy.
Well, that kind of goes into the whole. I mean, like I said, I'm into conspiracy stuff, but it's like MK Ultra kind of shit. And
Yeah,
there's
yeah,
a
yeah,
lot of
yeah.
stuff that
You
kind of
see that
what he
movie
said.
American Ultra? That shit's crazy.
Is
You
that
gotta watch that shit.
is it Jesse? What's his name in it? Jesse.
The dude from the Facebook movie.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, that shit's
I
lit. He
think
plays a
I've seen it.
stoner. Yo, that shit's lit. You gotta watch that shit. But go ahead.
But back to
I'll look
MK
at it
Ultra
up.
real quick. MK Ultra, so remember the Batman movie theater shooting?
Hmm.
Oh yeah.
That was the first time it
Hmm.
looked obvious to me where
Hmm.
Right, right.
Hmm.
his mugshot eyes real fucking wide, like holy shit, what did they do to this guy?
What about that
That's what it looked
JFK
like.
shit? The dude they smoked him right after, bro, in the courtroom. Like that shit was kinda sus. You know what I mean? That shit's
Mm.
been going on for a while, I think.
Which case was this? The courtroom one.
The theater one? Oh JFK.
Oh,
Oh, you're talking about
oh,
yeah, he's just talking about the JFK
Oswald. Yeah,
assassination.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Oswald,
yeah,
yeah.
Oswald, yeah.
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 That that was the first one that caught my attention. Like
And that was like the first if you think about it, that's Antifa, bro.
that's fucking
That
antique
that
too.
that's
That's a
Antifa.
throwback. Yeah,
That was the first Antifa back then.
Yeah.
crazy.
Dude, I'm into so many conspiracy stuff. It's like a rabbit hole.
I
I've
was
been
just gonna
listening.
say, once you go down that hole, it's a deep, deep rabbit hole.
The latest conspiracy stuff I've been into lately is have you guys heard of the 76 is it 764 or something like that? This thing is called 764. It's like an online uh internet, I guess the best way to describe it, like a death cult almost. So like mostly young people that will get other young kids to do disgusting fucked up shit, either sexual related or violence toward themselves or other people or animals. And the whole idea is that they just love to cause chaos. But that rabbit hole is it's weird because there's like splinter cell groups of kind of like the same thing where they just online get people like either they hack people or they get their information. Let's say a compromising video of let's say a young kid, and then they'll show it to their family and other people. They don't do shit for them, and then they force the kids to do bizarre stuff. A lot of these guys tend to be like pedophiles, and that stuff is like, I, to me, it's like MK Ultra on like maybe on the side level. Like
What
either
platform are they on? What is this?
they use it's like either they use Discord a lot. A lot of times they either be on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, but their whole it's I think they're called the 764, but they have like different splinter group names. But their whole philosophy is just causing chaos. Basically, they just don't give a shit. They're have one leader can get caught or killed off by someone like with the law enforcement, but then they have like another cell or whatever, and it's like another group, and they just keep popping over and over. And but look up 764. I think that's the name of them or one of the main groups. And it's like this weird shit, man. It's like I'm talking about like dark shit.
So why is everybody doing this Bohemian Grove digital on Discord? Everyone's in these little private groups, and that's what even what
Uh,
Tyler Robinson was in. He was in a trans lover
yeah,
group allegedly, or so. I don't even. I guess some gaming
Yo,
group.
I'm not really like I used to be a gamer, and I recently started getting back into it, and then I got joined a Discord link to oh god, I don't know how to describe it. Basically, do you know what a locale is?
Yeah, yeah. We know one. We know a couple of them.
I,
You
I
ever
know
you ever
Wilson's
heard
locale. Yeah.
of? Never mind. I'm not even gonna bring them up. Go ahead,
oh
Yeah.
shit.
man.
No,
Oh, a good
you might.
example. Good example. What's that one weird dude? The one weird dude everyone like the number one locale. That one weird dude that's racist and he's a pedophile. He's a
Cyrax.
pedophile. Sorry, there you go. See,
Yeah,
isn't it crazy?
Cyrax.
I said racist and pedophile, and you knew who I was talking about.
Boom.
I
Straight
knew
That's
who
how
up.
it
you know.
was.
Crazy.
That's the definition of the number one locale in America, right there. I know
Right
number
now,
two.
he is. Yeah.
Do you know another dude? Damn, Ronnie. Maybe you. How do we describe him?
Shit.
You know what I'm talking about.
I think so.
He's more on the. I'm trying to think of another one.
Not
Oh,
one
you
eye
know.
Willie.
You know what? Oh shit. Trying to think. Nah, I'm not gonna give him clout. I'm not gonna give him clout. Never mind.
I
Yeah.
was
Never
thinking the
try to give
same
them.
shit.
Yeah.
All
Yeah.
right, I know the
I never.
locales. Keep going.
But
Well,
so I got on a Discord group that deals with they troll locales and interact with them and all that shit. And at first, it was interesting. I was just laughing, making fun of these idiots online and everything. And then a lot of them were storing like sexual stuff, like some of these locales like Cyrax would take photos of themselves and or they get tricked by the trolls that take photos of themselves and videos of doing weird sexual shit. And then I'm like, okay, so half of the people in the Discord I feel like are men or young people, maybe like young guys. There's barely a few any women in there. And then it's just like almost like, okay, so we're just gonna talk about this guy's crusty looking penis. Like, yeah, it's funny at first, but then after like the 100th time, it's like, why are we
Yeah,
still
kick in
talking about
swing.
we
this?
Yeah, yeah.
So, and I agree that it's like it's funny to laugh at the first time, but I got out of that Discord group. It was boring to me in the end, but it was just like the main guy that ran it, he died. He was like Cyrax's main troll, Marty, Music Beats Marty, and he died earlier this year. and his Discord just, like I said, just became a cesspool of like people fighting each other over stupid things. And I'm like, all right, the whole point was making fun of this weird dude, because Cyrax deserves to get made fun of. He's a pedophile and all that. But I feel like it's like in that kind of sense. I think a lot of these people that are either shooters or pedophiles or whatever, they go in these Discord groups because they can find like-minded people most of the time. They interact with each other. They um, trade videos and all of those kind of shit. It's the same thing with Telegram, like what Steffens was doing. I don't even start on Steffens,
That's
but
some sick shit. Yeah.
yeah, it's like that's what they're doing. And for right now, the government, I don't know what they're gonna do because they have to find a fine line between privacy and all that. But then you clearly have pedophiles. Like a good example, yeah, pedophiles are all over these sites. They're literally all over these Discord, Telegram, and Instagram, and Facebook. They're all over the place. But YouTube and Facegram and Instagram barely do anything about it.
What do you think of
Yeah.
Point and Shoot? Do you watch that channel, Point and Shoot?
Yeah, I was just about to say you sound like point and shoot, bro.
No, no. It's funny enough. Another account I went on, they thought I was someone else, and because the way I talk and everything, like, no, no. I jump on a panel that I like here and there, and that's about it. They got something cool I want to talk about, I'll talk about it.
No doubt.
And
That's what's
pedophiles
up.
But
have to go door to door. So back to what you're saying, pedophiles got to go door to door.
mhm,
So why on they are allowed on the internet? They're technically not. It is a violation of them being on a social media app. But the way they get
mhm,
around it, they put it in somebody else's name. If they're trying to be monetized, for example, there's a channel, minor mouse, from Street Beefs. He went to prison, Virginia system, and he's a chomo, right?
Formerly of
mm.
Street Beast. He even got cut off from that.
Yeah, he got cut off from Street Beast. Yeah, good point, Ronnie. I don't want to piss off Scarface.
No, I'm just saying.
No, yeah, he did. Scarface called him out first, and
Mm.
Yep.
and the way he gets around it is this. Now he changed it to his son's name. It's in his son.
That's
He's
fucking
behind the camera.
dirty. That's
It's
dirty,
nasty.
bro. That's
Jesus,
dirty work.
There's a lot
Jesus,
of
that's
chomos.
tough.
There's a big channel too. JD Delay brought to my attention. Damn, what was it? What was their fucking name? Big ass fucking channel, Ventures with Purpose or
Hmm.
something like that.
Hmm.
That's crazy. And you know what else is
Well,
crazy about Minamos? Because he got all that muscles, man. He did all that time, and no one said a damn thing to him, claiming they didn't know and shit. Come on, man. That's just,
mm.
you gotta be checking paperwork, bro.
Well, that's the thing.
Yes,
These
yeah.
guys are everywhere. They're on either
Sure.
TV, whatever, and then or internet, sites or channels, and yeah, they're all over the
Well,
fucking place.
especially in
Um,
Hollywood. Hollywood is dirty, dirty, dirty
oh,
people.
dude, don't get me started. Okay, this is. I guess I'll stay on for a little bit because I'm actually at my job. I do in home care, and my clients are resting right now. But I'll
Oh,
stay on
okay,
for a little bit
okay.
longer. Yeah, but so when the whole Me Too thing was going on, I was like, okay, yeah, sure, there are predatory male directors and producers and all that shit in Hollywood. Sure, go after them. But
Even
then
Terry
I hated.
Crews did the Me Too shit, and he
There you
thick as
go.
fuck.
Yeah.
Crazy.
So, but my thing was with that was that I was upset and annoyed with the media and basically the left because they weren't discussing about the same sex predators and the child predators in Hollywood
Right.
or in the entertainment world. And I just, the whole
Yeah, they
movement
were
killed,
picking
like,
and
I was,
choosing.
exactly. I was in it for a little bit because when they got Harvey Weinstein, I was like, well, I've heard about, I'm kind of like a fan of like acting in Hollywood and all that. And I have heard stories about him. So I was like, okay, you got him, but you do know
Yep, they
there's
were
like
doing
other people there.
selective politicking, bro. That shit's crazy.
Yes. And when Terry Crews thing came out, I was like, I was just telling people I knew online and everything, like, he's not the only one. There's other male
Right.
actors that have said
50 was
there's,
shitting on him too.
see, and I didn't like that. I didn't
Right.
like, I'm cool with 50 when he makes fun of certain people, like he's been doing PDD.
Right.
That's
Right.
funny to me. But I had someone in my family that was abused, and that kind of stuff gets to me, and I don't
It
like
came
when
off
people make
like
fun
bully
of other
vibes.
people.
Right. Right. Right.
Yeah, yeah,
Well,
I hate that
Harvey
shit.
got a
I don't.
lot of time. Harvey got a lot of time, but Diddy just got 4 years, and Harvey had multiple victims. Diddy has one, well, multiple victims, but one in
Mm-hmm.
particular of Cassie, which he did the same things as Harvey did. He used Cassie, never gave her a child, never,
Mm-hmm.
what he did was she wasn't musically gifted. Like, she's a beautiful girl, but she never was,
Right.
dude, she has songs with big artists and she never blew up. And she never really took off like the way she should have. And the reason is
Mm-hmm.
he was just using her for these,
I was just gonna say, Plug. You
sex
know,
fucking
they
orgies.
they keep them.
Yep.
Yeah, they keep them in a
Yep.
certain level. They don't let them get. They don't let them exceed certain things, so they don't get too far away from their reach. They try to keep them under their wing,
Yep.
under their influence, so they can control them. It's a controlling thing that's crazy. Because I was thinking the
Mm-hmm.
same shit when you said that.
Mm-hmm. But just my whole take on that was just I was just very annoyed that they weren't talking about the child predators or even the same sex predators. Like, and I know why they didn't want to talk about the same sex because Hollywood and the LGBTQ is like on hands and hands and all that shit. So that to me made sense in a degree, but the child predator stuff, what really pissed me off, it was like no one was talking about like the Feldmans were talking about, but I knew about that for years too. But there's been many uh the freaking dude, I saw the documentary about the Nickelodeon guy, the freaking guy, Dan, whatever,
Oh
he was a
yeah,
huge,
that dude's a
yeah, like
fucking
that.
nasty fuck.
And he still hasn't got charged of anything. And it's clear as day that he's a child predator or a weird, sick
And if you go
motherfucker.
back and watch iCarly and some of the shows we grew up on,
Mm-hmm.
there's some weird stuff with feet. He was obsessed with
Mm-hmm.
feet.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, there's
And then
Irony. Shout out to Irony. He just brought up Russell Simmons. That's crazy.
Russell Simmons is ducked off. I don't even think there's not a warrant out for
A
his
lot of people
arrest, right?
fleeing the country. A lot of people taking off.
That's what Lil Durk tried to do. He was close to doing it too. You get to Dubai, you're safe.
Yeah, there's
oh
certain
yeah,
countries that don't,
Russia.
expedite. You know.
Oh shit, corrupt
Vietnam. That's
cartel.
another
Corrupt. What
place.
up?
Oh, I think you're
Copy.
choppy. Chopped and screwed,
My
homie.
bad, man. I glitched out for a minute. I had to take the Wi-Fi off.
Sounds like you in a
Can you hear me?
hurricane, bro.
Can Can you hear me?
I
Yeah,
can hear
you
you
good
now.
Yeah,
now.
we can
Good.
hear you.
All right, yeah. So, I was listening to y'all, man, and I was thinking about this earlier today. So, like, you talking about the things that we grew up watching, and you know what I mean, like, bro, they've been doing this stuff forever. It's like they've been,
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
they've been, you know, lack of a better term, man, they've been grooming people
Yep.
for years and years and
They're trying to
years,
normalize
and
this
like,
shit. Yep.
Mm.
look look at what they doing now though, bro. So everything changes. It went from radio to TV. Now we TV to the internet stuff, right? But
Yep.
look at all of these mainstream streamers, right? they
Mm.
all they all are putting on these games, these little sex games. You know what I mean? You got Speed and Kai over there taking down showers together, bro, in front of thousands of people. Like, you got
Crazy.
I mean, they doing all of this stuff, and you mean like that one cat Neon, bro. Like, think about who's watching these dudes. Who's watching it's youngins, man. It's
Yeah.
the kids that would have been watching Nickelodeon, would have been watching Disney, all that. They're watching these streamers, and these streamers are pretty much doing humiliation rituals on a daily
Mm-hmm.
basis, because that's
Yep.
what keeps
Mm-hmm.
people watching and keeps them
Yep.
entertained. But it's also critiquing the viewers, man, into, oh, it's okay, this is okay, like,
Hannah,
it's
thank you.
tough.
Mm-hmm.
Will do. Will do. Tell the dogs you said what up. Thank you.
Thank you, Hannah, for the donation. Corrupt. You're so right, man. You're so right.
Yeah, that's
Uh,
crazy. That's a good point though.
Do you think that
Mm-hmm.
we're getting to the point where the word woke was so big in the last decade? That was the
Right.
thing. Now it's gone to a point where we're past, like, it's not really woke. It's a whole lifestyle that we're all living. A lot of people are not vaccinating their children no more. A lot of people are not doing the same things that we were brought up doing. So, corrupt. You think that we're going on the right path when it comes to raising our children?
No, no, hell no. Like, bro, I think we're doing the less
Yeah.
raising children that we've ever done in the world.
They're trying to
Like,
normalize. evil shit. They're trying to make it normal. That's crazy.
I meant
Well, and
particularly me
like,
and you. I guess I didn't mean I should have worded that better. But I meant like,
well,
are we going? Yeah, go ahead.
a lot of folks ain't even raising their own kids, bro. A lot of folks is the internet's raising their
Letting the
kids.
TV do it or
Yeah.
the tablet, right?
I mean, look at
So
the
The
whole.
we doing
algorithm.
we
Well, I would
doing
say
the
look at the
least amount
situation
of
in.
raising.
No,
Go
I was
ahead.
Go
going to say
ahead,
look at
bro.
the situation. The situation with David and Celeste. That whole situation.
Yeah, that dude
I
didn't
mean
even
that.
do it.
Yeah,
He
Well,
got. He got. Yeah, go ahead.
Well, I was to say, like, his whole thing from what I've been reading was that he kept saying the internet was my life. Like, I used to watch horror videos, and he kind of reminded me when I was a little bit younger. I saw like Live Leak and some. Well, I can't think of the other sites where you can see, well, real life people getting killed and shit like that, like accidents and stuff like that. And I kind of related to him a little bit about that, but I grew out of that shit. Like, I don't want to watch that kind of stuff. But he was saying, I was watching it in his what early teens or whatever, and I guess until right now he still watches that shit. And it's like he was just raised on the internet. And then Celeste was like the same thing. She's what they said they think either 10 or 11 that they probably were interacting on Discord or something like that, and Fortnite or whatever. And her whole life was all about the internet too. And now whatever happened to her, she's unfortunately dead. You know, chopped up and everything.
Flo, you said that he didn't do it. That's what you said.
Bro, he hasn't been charged with anything. He wasn't even
Okay,
in America.
but so if this man never had entered that young lady's life at her vulnerable age, do you think she still would have been found in that car?
Bro, that wasn't he. You know, he was with a whole other girl with that same name. That's not even the same girl that
I
he was
know that
with.
I know they trying to say that. I know that much, but um,
Trying to say that, bro, he
you
would already been corrupt. He would already been charged if he had anything to do with it.
you think so, bro? I
Bro,
mean,
it's in his
like,
car. I mean, they would have had
well, look,
enough. There's
this is
cameras on
something
a
I think that's
Tesla, bro.
different. This is something I think that's different this day and age. Cause used to, bro, we didn't hear about things until them alphabet boys was rushing in, and when
Right,
they
right.
come, they've already did
True.
all their due diligence. Nowadays, bro, they can't rush in because look, if they rush in now, everybody has a right to a speedy trial. So his defense team could be like, okay, well, they rushed in and made the arrest, so let's rush it to a speedy trial. That way they don't have more
Okay, but
time
we
to do
both
their
been
due
through the court
diligence.
system, bro. We both been through the court system. That term, speedy trial, is loose as fuck,
Yo, but when it comes
bro.
to the feds, they sit back, they take their time, they build a case to where it's bulletproof. That's why their conviction rate is like over 96% of some shit. They sit back,
Yeah,
they gather enough information, so when they come, they're locking you down, no matter what. When it's
and
federal, it's different.
And I think
this
the
day and
feds
age
are
of
technically involved
informational
too in
age.
this case.
Go
No,
ahead,
but
man.
see,
Go
Go
I
ahead.
ahead,
think the
repeat that.
feds.
Repeat that.
Yeah,
Repeat that.
I think the feds are going to be supposedly investigating this because they don't. It seems that she was in some of the videos before or tour videos or whatever, like back in 23 or 24 before she died. That she was clearly going out of state with him. So I think I heard the feds are on this case too, or they're assisting with the LAPD.
Well,
Well,
bro, if
TMZ
you
has
moving,
TMZ has pushed false information out when it came to this case, trying to say that he had the exact same tattoo as her. That ended up being false. There's a lot of things that don't add up. This
Yes.
dude, he if he I or if listen, he hasn't been charged yet. That's all I'm saying. Like
Mhm.
we can't
And
be.
I agree with
This is
you.
what we're
Yeah,
doing.
yeah.
We're saying he's guilty before he's even been charged.
I ain't saying
I used. Yeah.
I'm not
Oh
saying
no,
he's
I'm sorry.
guilty of
Oh, I'm
that, bro.
sorry.
I'm saying that he's guilty of other things that
Hmm.
that when you put those other things, like it's just all is a bad situation, not the gate. Like there's so many nets that got missed. Like there's so many things that should have been caught in this young lady's life and situation before any of this even got to be to this degree. So like I don't know if the man did it or didn't do it. And at the end of the day, bro, if he messing with a minor like that, like he gets whatever he gets. You know
But
what I
was
mean?
she a
Like,
minor? Because there's two different girls with that same name. That's all I'm saying. If he's a chomo, he's a fucking chomo. He's a fucking piece of shit
Hmm.
chomo.
so
But
when you
this
start
case is
believing in
not like on
coincidences,
paper. It's weird. What's up?
when you start believing in coincidences,
Never.
I mean, I'm with you, Krupp. Like that's my same take. It He's innocent until proven guilty. I'm all about that shit. It's just it's a lot of weird inconsistencies where it looks like he may have known her when he was still. If he was still a kid, he was an older kid than her, and it's still
I got
weird
a
that you're
coincidence
an
for
older.
you.
If
I
you're an
got a
older
coincidence
kid,
for you,
and
real quick,
yeah, what's
real
up?
quick.
I
The
know that
coincidence
tone.
right here for corrupt. When Wade Wilson committed the crimes, there was supposedly a blonde lady that jumped a fence like near him or by him at the time, right? Now that could have been a lie or it could have been whatever, but the coincidence was Mila had blonde hair. That just could have been a coincidence. You know what I mean? Like
Right.
Mila had
Well,
nothing to do with that
Mhm.
crime.
that's putting it across the spectrum, though, bro. You not talking about a blonde haired girl by the name of Mila jumped the fence. You talking about a blonde haired girl.
We're talking
We
about a dark
talking
haired girl named Charisse.
Celeste,
So how you
like
say it?
Celeste.
Celeste. Okay.
Hmm.
Yeah, Celeste. And so
R.I.P.
I
to
mean, like,
Celeste.
there's names mentioned, bro. Not only names mentioned, but that person is who is in a car that's titled to this dude. Like, bro, if this isn't tied to him directly, it's gonna be made that way because it's been set up for some reason. You know what I mean? Like it's just there's too many coincidences, man. Like, and I mean, you know, you have to be a fool. Like me, my criminal mind says you got to be a fool to just leave a car with somebody in there and just go do your thing. Like, and that car's registered to you. Like nobody, I don't think
Everyone's been saying
anyone
that.
would
They're
do
like
that.
everyone's saying how retarded would you have to be, even if it's like your first time. If I kill someone for my first time, why would I leave their body near my house that someone could find it?
If you're going off anybody, period, bro, you don't need to have any kind of tie to them ever in life. But
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
Listen, Pino, you're getting sued by Jessica Kent. She's coming for everything. She's coming for your business. She's coming for all the any kind
Yo,
of.
I
If you
just
got
put that
weed,
in the chat. I'm like, yo, Pino, Jessica Kent trying to sue you. Pull up, bro. That shit crazy.
listen, you're done. He's fucking the dude. Jessica Kent has the best lawyer. She's got Brian. She's got the dream
He
team.
said,
She
I
got
got
Brian
money.
Steele.
Why have money and not use it? That's crazy.
Dude,
For nothing
tell.
like a strong woman, she on a mission
So
to
I want to
eliminate the
interview. I want to
competition.
interview Pino and his lawyer about this. That's what I want to do. I want the exclusive Pino and Mr. Braun. Well, I want to know what they're gonna do. What's the plan? Because she's
I
Mm.
said
coming,
it in the
bro.
chat. I said it in the chat earlier, man, when you played that little video. I said, man, all this tells me is that Pino's getting more views than she is. And
Ooh,
she playing off of that
ooh.
because why would you ever go lower than
Cause she
your
buying
platform?
subs. That's a good point. Cause she buying subscribers, bro.
Like
She got
Pino
bots.
getting more views, more revenue, more everything's like shares and subscribes than she is. That's why it's affecting her now.
What would you rather hit, Lance Twiggs's bussy or Jessica Kent's pussy? All right, next topic. Next topic.
That's
Next topic.
wild, bro.
Oh man.
Bro, I almost
Yo.
said, what the fuck is a Lance Twigs? That took me a minute, bro. I forgot all about that person.
I think Brick Baby probably hit it.
That's okay. Make it
So
Yeah.
mad now.
so yeah, so the YouTuber Jessica Kent, she used to be the best. She was the top female prison YouTuber. Even though she lied about her time, she didn't do. I think she said she did 5. We ended up looking it up. She did 2. Uh,
How,
all-
how many
yeah,
female prison YouTubers were there at that time? She was the top,
her
though.
her and Christine Randall. Christina Randall wasn't the top, but she was climbing. And then you had the Catwoman behind both of them. And who else are we missing now? I feel like we're missing somebody very important. Holy
Huh?
crap! There's one female prison YouTuber that we're missing right now because there's a 3-headed goat at one time.
You talking
She
about that
said she
one
Aren't,
gave
chick?
birth in jail.
Oh yeah, yeah.
aren't
Oh
they all
shit!
Randall was
white
doing it.
women?
She's doing big things.
I thought they were
Oh
all white
man.
women. The ones that I've noticed or paid attention here and there.
Yep.
Who's that?
Oh, the
What'd you say?
female. No, the female prisoners like on YouTube. Like I thought it was all like
Yes,
white women.
why that's a
The ones I
good point.
see.
Why man, the first bro, the first black female prisoner, she is going to blow up. Holy shit, bro. Dude, there's not one. I can't think of is there one maybe on TikTok?
Same, same. I
Well,
don't
oh,
know.
you got Mackenzie Sharilla's ex-girlfriend. She started a TikTok, but bro, they listen, these women that literally get out of prison and don't know what to do with their life, don't have a job. They should be creating content and they would blow the fuck up. All of them. Everyone wants to know about it. There's a channel called Women in Prison or Guilty Women
Right.
that are guilty. There's that I know I'm talking about. That channel is fucking awesome, bro. It just talks about
Mm,
women in prison, bro. I'm
Yeah, there's
interested in
definitely
it.
a lane. There's definitely a lane because there's only a few. You know what I mean? So the ones that will put in the work, they'll get the reward. You feel me?
mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
We've interviewed a few of them on the Bounce Back Bill for TV Scandalous World. We interviewed a lot of them, but they don't have their own page. But if they only made their own page and ran with it, they could go far. Because there's only a few far in between. You know what I mean? We could name them
Mm.
on one hand. The ones we know of, anyway. You know?
Need a form a little company, man. Do it like old Jack Doherty does on the OnlyFans, but do it for female
Get your
prisoners.
chain back. Get your chain, Jack Doherty. Yeah, do it. Oh, you're trying to do like a what? Fucking like what Andrew Tate did? Corrupt. You're fucking. What are you talking about,
Bro,
dude?
you make a
You're
whole
DBS
damn.
tonight.
Okay, all right. So dog whistle. Let me start with that dog
Dog
whistle.
whistle.
Uh, no, I'm saying, man, you
Shit.
make a whole damn company out of just female prison.
That's basically what I'm doing on the YouTube Streets Patreon. Check it out.
Whoa. Holy shit. That's crazy.
Reacting to the
Uh-uh.
female gods and shit. I'm just talking shit.
So you the Andrew Tate, blue eyes. That's
Never that. I'm too clever for that. You heard?
Chat's litty tonight, man. We lit up.
he
YouTube
did
Streets
something right.
podcast. We in this
They
bitch.
riding with us, man.
We got Corrupt Cartel. We got Ronnie Blue Eyes. What is your name again down at the bottom, brother?
It's
TV.
Bezard.
You don't have a channel?
God.
Uh, not really. I've been on YouTube for years, but I just never. It's more like a lurker kind of thing. I lurk at different channels, and then pop on
You trolled
panels
some
if you
people?
AZ in the chat. What up?
I've
Salute.
done some Cyrex trolling here and there. That's about it.
Yo, we got. Hey, listen. I want to ask. I want to ask AZ this. AZ is in the chat. You have Adam22 saying that he is the great white Peckerwood. He's saying he is the dude. He went on his
Yo.
podcast the other day and said he's the number one
Huh?
Peckerwood.
He's
And
talking shit. He's
and
looking to
this is
get
the
a
thing.
reaction. He gonna get a bad one.
This is the thing. Like on the East Coast, you could say that like in vague, but when it comes to the West Coast, that's actually an organization in itself, and it's very
Mm.
disrespectful
He
when you're.
playing with fire. Yeah, you
Yes,
right. He
he is.
playing with
And
fire.
for where he's at and how there is so many Peckerwoods in the streets of California and on the West Coast, I'm really surprised something hasn't happened to Adam
So
22.
he's been playing with fire for a while. Let's keep it a buck. He's been clowning the gang culture out in the West Coast, sitting there talking all this shit, doing all this extra shit. It's only a matter of time. I know I've been saying this shit for years, but he's gonna catch a hot one, bro.
I'm pretty sure
Nah,
the only
most
time
likely.
that you could put Adam 22 and the word great together is when it's ended
It's
with the word
crazy.
cuck.
Yeah, facts.
That's the only
Yeah,
way, bro.
yeah,
The
Great,
great
yeah.
fucking cuck.
Well, he doesn't count it when he does a threesome with his wife, but it's like, your wife got dick down by what's his name? He's a like famous black porn
Jason
star.
Love.
So
Jason,
yeah,
Yeah,
so
Jason,
that's
yeah,
crazy.
Jason Love.
it's
Do
like,
anything
yeah,
for
yeah.
clout.
No, they definitely don't have their hand on the pulse of when it comes to podcasting in America no more. They still do well for the West Coast, and I think a lot of even like like ironing, like all those channels that irony watches, like they all come from like like a stem of no jumper in a way. Like the West Coast kind of have their own little thing over there, but it's not true crime. So it's more like
Right.
antics and running plays. True crime, you really can't run plays.
You
Like
got to come with the facts. I
Hmm.
think Adam 22, he's all
we
about
come
the
with
clout, no
facts.
doubt. Yeah, yeah. He's all about the clout, no doubt. He's doing it all for clicks. He's with the shits all for the clicks. You feel me?
That's why 1090 Jake is 1090 Jake, the East Coast. You know, for most of the time, majority of the time, he comes with facts. I mean, he's been wrong about some
Right,
shit, but
right.
for the most part, he comes with
He'll
facts. You
usually
know.
address it when he's wrong. He'll circle back and, you know what I'm saying, speak his piece and shit.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know why that little scene's like that, and it really doesn't get a lot of views. Like right now, people want like information. They want to know
Yeah.
Hmm.
something new about
Right
a
away.
case.
We're in an informational era. Like the technology nowadays, you like Krupp said back in the day, we used to have to wait. Nowadays, it's right away. As soon as it happens, we hear about it. You know what I
Hmm.
mean? You see it on TV, you see it on YouTube, whatever platform you're on, you hear about shit right away.
I'll tell you one thing, Ali Oz. If my child or somebody passed away and I wouldn't go to fucking CrimeCon for that reason. I don't know why all these family members are going, and I'm trying to get the psyche of this. Like it's not just one or two. I know two for a fact that was at CrimeCon this year, and it was Gabby Patino's family, and
Yeah.
then Brian Koberger, the victim, Ethan's family. And
Yeah.
I just
What
don't
they
understand how that's it's like it's fucking weird to me.
The
You,
the
you
Fucking
victims
think
weird.
become
that
the victims' families become famous along with the killer or serial killer. You know,
well, you think
no
in a
one.
way it's a way to keep them noticed, keep the recognition, keep their name alive. You know what I mean? It's easier to, out of sight, out of mind type of thing. Like if they show
It's
up, they're there.
it's possible. I mean, I'm when I was younger, I was into forensic files, and when I was going to college, I was actually trying to get into criminal justice, and I always had a thing for like studying serial killers and all that shit. And it was just for me, it was just like the serial killers become famous, then their victims. No one barely knows any of the victims of Gacy
That's
or
right.
Dahmer or Ted Bundy's. It's just, the famous serial killers. And then Kohlberger's going to be famous until he dies. Who's going to remember them in the end? So
But
I get
yeah,
it.
bro.
Maybe they,
I was just watching this thing with my wife about Ed Gein, man. It's a whole
oh,
damn TV
yeah,
show.
Yep.
on
Uh,
Netflix. Yep.
and
Yep.
yeah. And they don't mention any, you know what I mean? They don't mention the people that, he did all them
Yep.
things too. But they talk about him a whole hell of a lot. They
Yeah,
even
this
talk
shit
about Alfred
sells.
Hitchcock and all that, bro. Like it's
Hmm.
Like they
wild.
Hmm.
used to say, sex sells. Now it's like crime sells. You see all these documentaries and shit on all these serial
Hmm.
killers. I mean, but back in the day, I watched some shit on the Boston Strangler, and it's like nowadays it's just like they took that shit and ran with it.
That's
Everything
what they
on
called
like
you, Ronnie.
they got a whole
Man,
they got a whole category on Netflix, all true crime
take
shit.
take it again. Take that show I'm talking about right now, or take any of them, man. That have many people have made money off of those stories, off of all that, bro. There should be some kind of bill, some kind of law, something put into effect that if anyone is going to profit off of those type of things, that a certain percentage should go right to the victims'
Well,
families,
Plug
man.
brought that up when we were covering Wade Wilson. Plug said that exact thing. I think there is some kind of law. I forget the name of it, but there is
There is. Yeah.
something like that.
Well, they said the killer, like, he can't get any money. Like Wilson, if he wrote a book or
But
made a
people
documentary
close
or
to
whatever.
him can and they can
Yeah.
take care of him. You know
Son
what I
of
mean? You know
Sam.
how it go, yeah.
But I
But
agree with
yeah,
you, man. Like, they don't deserve to get recognition. But I think the human nature is that we are fat. Like, for me, I am fascinated by serial killers because I think, in my personal opinion, most of them are some of the greatest quote unquote actors that you can have in any society. Like, they can pretend to be normal
yeah,
to the
sociopaths, really
outside world, yeah.
psychopaths. Yep.
But then when they're in their
Expressionless, they're
private space, yep.
emotionless. Yep.
Hmm.
That's funny you say that because Stephen Stearns worked at Disney at one point. Um,
Wow. Damn, that came full circle talking about Hollywood and shit.
what
Damn.
about like so we seen serial killers back in the day when TV, TV comes out, you're able to see this shit. I think was it
Mm-hmm.
Dahmer that did like a impact statement? Was it him that was remorseful? Somebody, I remember somebody being remorseful, and that's big. Like you don't like Stephen Stearns wasn't remorseful. He didn't even he
Fuck
didn't
him.
even actually say that he was
He didn't even
sorry.
take accountability. A
He
lot
didn't
of
take
these
account.
people don't
No,
even take accountability. No
He bitched
empathy,
out.
no
Yeah.
I
sympathy.
think was it who took accountability? Someone in the chat be able to tell me.
I think someone
Um,
said supposedly BTK. Like I remember seeing the video where he kind of somewhat got emotional, but I couldn't tell just because of himself, you know. But
It's
he
it's hard.
explained
BTK,
what he
Hard
did.
for
BTK. So BTK
BTK.
did
He
he?
the
I'll have to
coldest.
look into that.
He's
That's the
the
one I talked to you
bind,
about a long time ago, plug.
torture, and kill. Yeah.
Yeah, Dennis Schroeder or Schrader, yeah, or Raider,
The
Dennis
things. Yeah.
Raider.
Yeah. Yep. Yep.
Um, but
Yep.
I don't know, man. Oh boy, who you were talking about first, being remorseful, man. Like it's hard for me to believe somebody's remorseful whenever they escaping out damn second story windows and shit, bro.
Yeah.
Like that motherfucker was always on the run,
Yeah,
always
because
trying to
what you
get free.
say and what you do are two different things. You can say whatever you
Mm-hmm.
want, but whether you mean it, that's a different story. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Right,
Uh-huh.
And
right.
for me, I don't trust them when they say they're sorry. It's like serial killers. It's like they kill other people, like dozens of people. They don't care. So.
Well, yeah, man. It takes like a sociopathic mind frame to be one of those type of people, so they can't be remorseful. You know what I mean? It's not
Mm-hmm.
in them.
Yeah.
It's not in the
I've seen
chemical
a lot of
makeup.
documentaries where they would say one thing, but their face and their body language is saying a completely different thing. You
Yep.
feel me?
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
it's learned traits. It's learned by watching people in
They're
the real
saying what they
world, and
think they're supposed to say, right?
yeah, yeah,
Hey
you know
Bazar,
you're supposed to.
do me a favor, brother. When you talk, when you're not talking, mute up because you got a little bit of echo. So then when you
Okay.
talk, just unmute. That's kind of how you have to do it on here because
Let
it does like this.
I,
let me I
I'm
have you
gonna
guys on my headphones, so I can take off of my headphones. I can do that right quick.
I'm gonna jump down, bro. My phone about to die. If y'all still going here in a little bit, man, I'll jump back up.
Tap back in, corrupt. Salute, brother. You have
So
a great night.
Yeah, yeah, I gotta
And
hit Gino.
remember,
I
this
gotta
is
hit
what Diddy
Gino's
did for
page.
4 years. Just remember that.
Diddy did it.
Hey, look, man, Diddy, oh, bro, Diddy, man. So
Diddy, Diddy,
Diddy's
Diddy.
ass is gonna serve 4 years, bro. Sean Poe did 10 years for Diddy, and
Yep.
whenever the main witness is the one that said Diddy's the one that pulled that thing out and hit her in the head with it in the club, Diddy still walked away with
That's a
no
good
time.
point, corrupt.
Yep.
I
Sean
forgot all
Poe
about the Shine
was
situation.
That's
Shine
why
held
J
it.
Lo
10
walked
years.
away.
Yes.
That's why J Lo walked away, bro. That whole shit.
Yup, yup.
Oh
And
yeah,
that's how
I
they got the
remember
pow
that.
pow
Yep.
out. Was in J Lo's purse, like, bro, the whole thing crazy, man. But you know what I
Crazy.
mean? Like Shine, we basically lost Shine in those 10 years, bro. Shine came out and was
Yep.
never the same. You know, his audio was never the same, bro. So, R.I.P. Shine's rap voice, man, because he gave that
Mm.
up for old P Diddy Weasley ass, man.
Know he got paid
You
to
know,
take that lick. You know what I mean? He took that hit and got paid straight up.
man, not like he should have, bro. Not like he should have.
Uh,
At
he
first
came
he
out,
was,
moved to a whole other country, and became some type of like
but
politician under his father or some
he
shit.
got bro. He got sent there, bro. He wasn't a citizen of America.
Yeah.
So whenever they released him, they weren't going to release him back into America. They made him go
No,
back
not at
home
all.
to Belize. And his father was actually the president, some shit of Belize. And
He
now
got
he's
put in a
like,
position of power. Yeah.
yeah, yeah, yeah. But yeah, that's what crazy is. The whole time he was in New York, being grimy, doing gangster activities. His daddy was a big time political dude in Belize.
Yo.
Mm.
Wow, wow. All right, man.
Salute.
I appreciate y'all, man. Definitely
Stay
Ronnie
And
up,
Blue
man.
Eyes
yeah.
Plug.
Salute,
What
corrupt.
was on again?
And Shine was one hell of a rapper.
Facts. He had a
Sean
few
Paul,
hits.
bust pipes, get
Bangers.
right. Yeah,
Bad
bro.
boy.
100 carats in the wash. That's gangster. All right, man.
Can Cam in the chat says he's done a lot more than that. Of course, he's done a lot more than that, but please put in the chat everything you think Diddy is guilty of and put what he should be serving
But it's
time for,
crazy.
because
They got
this is the
they
worst thing
got
to me right
they
here,
got
beating the shit out of
footage
this
right
woman.
here. They got proof. They got video footage of this shit. He didn't catch one charge over this
And he
whole
got,
shit.
I know he got off of that. That amazed me when I heard about that. Like, wow, they couldn't even prove that. The prosecution couldn't even get that on their list.
Well, I mean, what is he guilty of? Smearing swimmer juice on, semen on his nips? Like, the prostitution out of state, definitely did that. He also, remember the drug mule dude
Yeah.
in Miami? I mean, there's a lot of drugs and shit
Even his
involved, but
bodyguard was out there like just tearing him apart, all types of shit, just throwing him under the bus for all kinds of shit, and none of it got, you know what I mean, brought up at all.
he was getting a civil suit every week until
Oh yeah,
this.
yeah.
What
You
happened
know
with
what it
that?
is? Plug NDAs. A lot of people sign NDAs when it comes to
Yeah.
Diddy.
Yep.
Non-disclosure agreements, straight up.
It's that, and then who's another person that did NDAs?
And he's paying
Shit.
them off. Let's not forget that. It's the bag.
I was thinking Epstein for a second, but I don't think he did NDAs either. I don't think
Diddy's
he
like
did.
the hip hop Epstein, bro. He's paying for
Oh
silence.
yeah,
You feel me?
yeah, yeah. But guys, I'm gonna get ready to head off. But I really appreciate being on your show for the first time, and definitely would look forward to pop on again whenever there's another thing you guys talking about. And
Yeah, man.
you
Thank you
guys
for
have a good.
coming up, brother.
Yeah,
Very
thanks for
good.
Thank you,
riding with
thank
the
you,
YouTube
Very
streets,
intelligent
man.
young man.
Salute.
You got this,
thank you.
man.
You
Make a
you have a
channel,
blessed night.
brother.
All right.
Have a great night, man. Salute.
Make a channel.
Salute.
Get some. You'll do well. You'll do very
Thank you. I
well.
appreciate that, man.
Yeah, you got a head on your shoulders, brother. That was great. Bazard.
Yeah.
If he ever makes a channel, his name's wasn't
Bizarre.
Bazard. Yeah, Bazard. Dope dude. Dope dude. Oh man. Okay. Let's see what else we got, man. Did we talk about Bullhead Betty? Yeah, we talked about her. She did a
A little
threesome
bit.
with Dolly Vision and JLR Investigates.
That shit's crazy. Every time you bring it up, bro, I gotta laugh. That shit.
Dude, they did a 667. I never knew what this
It
was.
was
You
up
heard of
there with the
this?
Diddy oil, bro. That's crazy,
I knew I'm not into this freaky shit. But what is a 667?
bro. Fuck
I guess
that
it's
shit.
like I guess it's only so it's one of the dudes is just spooning, and then I don't know.
That's
You
some
know what?
weird shit. I don't
Yeah,
know
yeah.
about the weird
Next
shit.
topic.
Yo,
Next topic.
listen, the
Next
only
topic.
threesomes I know about is me and two bitches. That's it. You feel me? Fuck all the dumb shit. Fucking train, bro. It's two
Well, dude.
bitches.
Well, I think honestly, trains could get as sexual as rape these days. Like
Oh no.
it literally will be. It literally can
No
become
more
that.
tag teaming?
You can't do that shit. And like the '90s was different.
This
The
shit was
2000s and
consensual. What
'90s
the
was
fuck?
different. I think men
Yeah.
were able to do that. You can't do
Motherfuckers been
that.
tagging shit in, bro.
And JLR Dolly Vision. The channel is Dolly Vision. So this is from a deposition from Bullhead
Okay.
Betty. She admitted this. She said she was in a relationship
Yeah.
with Dolly Vision and she was in a relationship with JLR. We all knew about the J. I just never knew about this Dolly Vision one, man. It's pretty crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy.
True crime and love is very it comes together, bro. It comes together.
Yeah,
Look at
yeah,
Jessica
yeah.
Kent and Burner. I think because you got to put a prison genre in that. So,
Yeah,
like
yeah. You was
Jessica
just talking
Kent.
about threesomes, then talking about coming together. That was too soon.
Too soon, and yeah, and then Jessica Kent Burner. Yeah, they doing fucking
Yeah, that's
freaky shit over
crazy.
there.
Yeah,
Well,
they all
we're
weirdos. I know we joke a lot up here on the YouTube streets, but I think we're living in a crazy time. Like the morals, the integrity, the respect, the honor, all that shit's out the window for a lot of these people. That they don't get a respectable bone in their body. You know?
yeah, man. I, bro, I can't believe people still think Brian Koberger didn't do it. There's still people that are like pro burgers still. I
Yeah,
get
that's
it.
crazy.
it's like fuck though, bro. Then who you got to give me? It's like people that are coming with that theory, they got to give me somebody else. Like with the Wade Wilson shit, they would come with they would it was fun and to look into it because they come with some shit that was like a parallel crime at the same
Right.
time. Like there's some weird shit going on. I mean, we had Tommy up here.
Yep.
There's some weird shit going on with that Wade shit. We
Oh,
all know
facts.
Fort
Big
Myers
facts.
and fucking the Keys, that connection with Eric, and
Yep.
they were doing some shit. All right.
Yep.
Now Brian Cober, I don't, it's pretty cut and fucking dry, man. Like
Man.
you really can't play around. I don't know why pro burgers still think they could play around with them theories. Like I don't know. Now this Charlie Kirk shit. Oh
I was
my
just gonna
god,
say I seen a video of Joe Rogan talking about the Charlie Kirk shit and the gun and some other rifle and shit. It was very intriguing. It was interesting, but it was crazy at the same time. You feel me?
it's just it's like so much weird shit because remember, you got the dude doing the hand signals and the signs,
Right.
right when the shooting happened. Then you have another dude grabbing the camera down. Even Zebby. Zebby's a very critical thinker. He's part of the,
Right.
well, he's not really part of YouTube Streets no more. He's doing his own thing, but um, everyone knows him from the streets, but he
Right.
does a lot of critical thinking. Even him coming around saying, "Yo, this, and the third doesn't look right." He's sending me stuff over like, "Oh shit, look at this!" Like, why is there like blood in this picture? And there no, he's just he's
Right. Breaking it
he
down.
never does it. He never
Yeah,
does
yeah.
conspiracies.
But he been
DBS is
dissecting
full of
shit.
shit though. DBS is full. DBS doesn't know his ass from his elbow. He really
Yeah,
don't.
he always get a conspiracy, but he's
He is
never there
so
when we
brain.
need
You
him.
talk about brainwashed by the left media, or he might even he likes Candace Owens, so I can't say the left, but I don't know.
Right.
He's so
He's
dude.
selective with
DBS
it.
is so brainwashed, bro. I can't even. It's very very hard to even hear what he's saying right now, man. And I think that's why he's not up here because he can't win debates.
Yeah.
Bro. I could predict.
I think I
I'm
know
gonna.
why he likes Candace Owens, but I'm gonna keep my mouth shut. You know what I'm
Yeah. We all
saying?
know why he likes Candace
We all
Owens
know, you know what I'm saying?
because she likes white men and he
You
fits that
know, you
part.
know.
And yep, he wants to be that white bunny, the white boy
No,
bunny.
you know, you know.
Yeah, he's a white bunny. Pinky. They called him
You
Pinky in middle
know.
school.
With no
Uh,
brain. Pinky with no
yeah,
brain.
Pinky to give brain. Yeah. No,
Oh shit.
but DBS, I'm telling you, when he comes up here, y'all just get ready. He's gonna say Charlie Kirk's wife has something to do with it. He's gonna say Tyler Robinson is working with Israel. He's gonna go with every single fucking
Some wild
conspiracy
shit.
angle.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And I'm like, dude, I can't do it. I just can't. It's too much, bro. It's too much because I mean, some of it doesn't make sense. Like the text thread, it's weird. There's a lot of weird shit, but I don't know, man. I don't. There's no evidence that the the wife had anything to do. He can't bring no
Yeah.
evidence
There's
forward.
more
Like,
holes in that story than a shut up whip. You feel me? Shit's crazy.
so how long are we gonna be going live if we try to do like if we because Ronnie, we gotta go live more. We're gonna
Yeah,
aim for two
facts.
hours every time. Like tonight, we're almost at 2 hours now, so we're gonna wrap this up
Yep,
pretty short.
yep. We'll definitely be back next weekend. You know what I mean? We appreciate everybody riding with us. You know what I mean? We here. Yeah, YouTube streets.
But if I do more 2 hours the next morning, I feel like shit. And I will. Hey, I appreciate everybody donating. That helps out so much. Uh,
Thank you.
the live is not. We didn't put no ads on, and I think it's better to do it like that. Like no ads.
Right.
It's just we're just chopping it up. This is like we're all brainstorming right now.
Yeah, we
We're all
just
in a
shooting the
deep
shit. We
hole.
just riding. When it comes to the weekends, man, we just vibing. We just riding.
Yeah.
This
There
is we
ain't.
do this more for the people. This is for everybody in the chat. You know where it's at.
We got a great interview with this guy, bro. His name's Daniel Patterson. He's got the same tattoo as Wade Wilson, but half of it. And he
Yo.
was a Simon, part of the Folk Nation, uh, in Mississippi prison stories. Mississippi is fucking ratchet as fuck, bro. The prison system is so fucked up, man. It's
Yeah,
unbelievable.
it's crazy.
He actually got electrocuted and survived, which
Damn, that's brutal. That shit is
Yeah.
brutal.
He
And
getting like with not like through the chair, just electrocuted in prison, but the way I'm
right,
gonna title it, it's gonna be like people are gonna think that I gotta
right,
clickbait
right.
it. Yeah,
Sometimes you gotta, you know what I mean? You gotta wrap the
yeah.
medicine in some candy to get them to get the knowledge. You feel me?
That's why
But
Jumpsuit Pablo does good because he comes with a, well, I technically didn't clickbait type shit. And
right,
I've done the same fucking shit, bro, and it works on YouTube. That's what YouTube pushes the most. Like if you come with a video which is so fucking, I gotta start doing that again. But I get so much shit for it, bro. I'll get
yeah,
like 19 comments saying this, and like, yo, but you know how we do the angles on McKinsey,
yeah,
you
yeah.
know. So we just doing our thing, bro.
Shout out to everybody in
Fuck
the
it.
chat for riding with us. Thank you to all the mods. And
Oh
yo, I
shit.
wanted to save this for the end, bro. Yo, we got a former Wade wife reaching out to us. She wants to come up and do an interview. I gotta run it by Plug and DVS. But
Oh, run the name real quick. Oh shit,
AZ in the building.
AZ.
What up?
Oh shit,
Yo, what
man.
up? How y'all
That's
What
a
it
doing?
real
do?
King Peckerwood right there, man. I know Talon is tripping.
AZ. YouTube
What's good,
streets.
fellas?
Yeah, what up? How you doing, man?
Oh, I'm doing good, man.
That's what's
How's
up.
the sober life, bro?
Oh, good, actually.
You sound clear on
Hell
a
yeah.
Oh
12
yeah.
dude 12:03 AZ on a fucking Friday, and you sounding like this. You know you're fucking sober, dude.
Oh
You
yeah,
kidding me?
100%. It's easier when you want to be sober this time, you know?
Yeah, facts. You gotta want it. Big facts.
So what's
Yeah,
AZ
bro.
up to these days, brother?
Man, same old, just working working on some new channels and stuff, getting that popping, and that's about it, really.
Hell
Just
yeah, bro.
enjoying myself.
Are you trying to grow this channel organically or through, or do you want us to start like you want us still to promote it? How you want to do it, man?
Man, we need to just get paid off of it.
Yeah, just
The best thing,
try to
yeah.
promote your shit, man. Promote,
Yeah, bro.
uh, you gonna have a
I got
podcast coming too?
it's not really like going to be a podcast necessarily, but I'll be covering a lot of stuff on. I mean, I got the channel up just now today. Um, but yeah, so it's just basically covering. So I'm trying to do stuff that get paid more off of. So kind of leaning into the all ages type of thing, So I'm going after the Pokemon community right there,
Oh, yeah, that's right. So
hmm
it's crazy. I did the same thing. So how I got off of me doing cocaine, I had to switch to something else that I was hyper focused on. It could keep my mind busy, and I think you found that with Pokemon.
Yeah, I mean, I've always been into it too. So it just it was a way for me to just kind of keep my mind busy and stuff, and get back into the flow of things that I guess kind of like a reset in a way, like this, getting back into the stuff I was into before drugs and before alcohol and all that.
Yeah, definitely, bro. Let me update you with some stuff, man. Jessica Kent is suing Pino, Brandon Smart,
That's wild.
That's crazy. Wicked
saying that
wild.
Pino's attacked her for 2 years straight.
Oh
Now
my God.
now recently she broke up with Burner 420. She started dating one of his ops from prison, and he ended up being a chomo. So she's dating a chomo right now.
Oh wow, what a weirdo.
What a
I
fucking
know,
weird
man.
world we live in.
Dude, there's so much stuff
That's
going on,
crazy.
man.
Yeah, it
Have
sounds
you been
like it.
watching? Have you been? I know you've been so because I don't think people understand how devoted you are with the Pokemon Go to where you're making money with it. So I know
Yeah.
you don't have a lot of time because it's like a business for you, but have you been watching any YouTube or anything out there?
No, not really, to be honest.
What about the Charlie Kirk situation? Did you know about that?
Oh yeah, I followed that a little bit there, man. That was sad, bro, because he was he was a pretty good dude from I used to watch his videos all the time, and you remember my mom used to watch him all the time, and
Do you think he was a white Jesus?
nah, what the hell? No, there's only one Jesus, he ain't it. That's funny, bro.
I try to hold myself back. I try to like make it where I'm serious. I'm serious though because a lot of people think Jesus a lot. Well, technically, I think the scientific fact Jesus was a darker skin. So so they're saying Charlie Kirk's the white Jesus.
I mean, he could have been, tapped by Jesus to do what he was doing, because he did change a lot of people's opinions and things. You know what
How
I
about that
mean? He
gunshot, man? That shot. Do you think it came out the front or it came out? Do you think that was the exit wound we seen or was the entry wound?
I'm not even sure, to be honest with you. I didn't see that much of it.
Oh, thank God you didn't. You didn't, dude. See, you're so tapped in, dude. You didn't even. You're so tapped in with
Somebody said
Pokemon,
that.
man.
Oh yeah, bro. Shit, I am, dog. This is like a
It's a
full
drug.
time devotion, bro. Like
It's a great
I've been
healthy
buying
drug.
accounts, bro. I've been buying mad accounts and shit from people. Like,
You,
like it's crazy.
yeah. Speaking of the fucking dude that's calling himself the King Peckerwood right now, he has Pokemon Go, right? And he still
Yeah,
plays, but he ain't
that's what
got
I heard,
shit like
man.
you. He ain't got the type of Pokemon you got.
Nah, bro. I got 2016 Mewtwo's, bro. And I've only been playing
Oh,
for 4 months. Figure that
Little
out.
Smokey gonna make. I know he's gonna make a song about you and the Pokemon now. All right, so the channel's Pokemon John, man. Make sure y'all tap in. We gotta drop the link.
Yeah, let's go.
Drop the link in the chat, Az, and I'll put it
I
up
gotta
on the
go get
screen
it.
too.
All right, I
Oh,
gotta get it
okay.
real quick. Hold on, let me
Well, take
see.
your time. Take your time. We're
All
chilling,
right, I'll be
man.
right back then. I'll be
YouTube
right back.
streets, bro. We got. Oh yeah, can we bring back the regular show? Me, you, and Ronnie, YouTube Streets podcast. The regular show. We don't have to have DBS on the regular show.
We can cover hip hop, prison
We can
genre,
cover whatever
jail,
you
the
want, AZ.
streets, music, all
We
that.
whatever you want.
Go
Whatever y'all
back
want
to
to.
the bread and butter.
Let's talk about Suge Knight. Suge Knight just came out and said Snoop Dogg had something to do with the murder of Tupac with Keefe D.
Yo,
So,
and he's been saying Snoop is a
woo,
rat for a minute. Suge Knight been
very
saying that
true. I
shit.
mean, that
Yeah.
might have been one of. I mean, well, technically he.
He said how he beat that murder charge, come out and sell all these records. He
Well, the
called him Snoop
bodyguard,
Rat
cause
instead
the
of Snoop
body.
Dogg. No, I know. Trust me,
Yeah,
I know.
yeah,
But
yeah.
his narrative is crazy.
Yeah, have you heard Ronnie? When you get a second, because we're gonna come back next week. Go watch Art of Dialogue's new interviews with Suge Knight
Oh yeah, I
because
fuck with
he
that.
is
I actually seen some of it.
spilling
I didn't finish it.
the tea, bro. He is
Yeah, I
spilling
seen
all
some
the
of that.
fucking
I gotta
tea,
finish that shit, man. I actually talked to Ruger too. He's interested in popping up and popping off, so we can get back to the bread and butter. Do that shit like once a week, every other week or something. Do the regular podcast.
Yeah, I'm with it.
Do some side shows and shit.
bro. So there's some. I don't know too much about. I know I recently got mentioned when that the smaller community that talks about us. Talk about what like the dub
Right,
community or
right,
whatever.
right.
Bro, I heard Midwest TV is acting like he's being an account acting as females. Like this dude's like Midwest TV, the necro. So it's crazy because he has a
That's
connection with true
crazy.
crime, but he's going around acting like a male and he's literally catfishing other YouTubers right now.
Yo, that's
That's
wild,
that's
bro.
gross, bro. He needs
That's
to
fucking
fucking
weird. He's a weirdo. The apple
uh,
don't fall far from the tree, bro. He's a
Hey,
fucking
for real,
weirdo.
bro.
yeah,
That dude
yeah.
was always on some weird
RP
shit.
to Elise Power. RP to Jennifer's body. RP to Elise Power.
Crazy. Shout out to Megan Fox.
With her weird
And
ass
Amanda
thumbs.
Seyfried, man. Salute. I kicked it with her for a week or two on TED
She got
too.
them weird thumbs, bro.
AZ, you can never
Megan
be with
Fox.
Jessica Kent now. Like if y'all, I knew at one time she wanted to be with you and you wanted to be with her, but
No,
y'all
she
can
did not.
never,
That's crazy.
bro.
You're
What?
stupid, fool.
No, that was a
Oh
thing.
shit.
I did a whole. What are you talking about? I did a whole video on this. I did a
You're
whole
stupid,
live
fool.
on. What are you, AZ? What are you talking about, dude? She
The
was trying
one
to
from
fuck
the
you.
DMs.
It was in between Burner
Conor
and
McGregor.
Jason.
Right. She's for the streets.
Well,
YouTube
now you can't
streets.
because she fucking with a chomo. Doesn't that taint everything,
That's
right?
crazy.
Yeah, of course, especially if she knows. But no, that is not true, bro. Because I would have got a damn fucking, I would have got a plane ticket and slid in that motherfucker
Would have
smooth
got a
like Michael
million
Jackson,
Oh
subs,
boy.
dog.
shit.
I'd have
Would
moon
have
my
took that
walk.
million subs.
Hey, sure, I'd have moonwalked my way into that bank account, bro. Like,
You
sing.
know?
You
Oh
know what
shit.
I
Oh shit.
mean?
Make sure y'all pin that up. Pin that up. Where's that? You drop it. Yeah, there it is. Pokemon John, man.
Yo, my boss gave me that name actually because I'm sitting there always playing Pokemon at work and shit.
Hey, I'm gonna be Yu-Gi-Oh Dylan, bro.
Hey, that would be funny as hell.
Dude, they don't have a good, but they never made an app. And this is the thing. Yu-Gi-Oh value doesn't increase high like Pokemon cards do in the boxes. Oh, you look good, bro.
Thank you, bro. Thank you.
Looking good, man. Looking healthy. Looking great.
See, we
Looking
got the
young. You're almost 40. You
we
don't look
got this.
almost 40. You look great.
Oh yeah, no, I'm about to be 40 this month.
Shit, if I was in the Pokemon, I'd be Pikachu Blue.
Oh, dude, we got you. Oh man, I'm Digimon Dylan, Pikachu Blue, and we got Pokemon John. That's fucking genius. Your boss came up with that name, huh? You
Yeah,
gotta
bro.
trademark that, bro.
I'm going to, bro. He called me Arizona John for a while. Fucking what do you call me? Uh penal county or penal system John, like from the like the county system and shit.
Right.
So
He
it
called me
really
YouTube John.
it comes down to like when you were on YouTube, you probably grinded. What'd you do? Like 2 years straight of straight grinding on your solo channel?
Yeah, it was kind of like, I mean, for the most part, but a lot of it was like on and off too. And then I wasn't hip to the skip when it came to like YouTube and stuff. So like, at first, I was just doing regular content and then started getting involved in the drama. And then from there,
Well,
it
you
just
were
kind of
one of the
down
first.
spiraled.
It's safe to say that you're probably one of the first 50 prison or even probably 20 prison YouTubers that uses
Yeah, probably.
StreamYard in 2019,
Yeah,
2020.
yeah. Andy
Yeah,
was
pretty
on the
close to
YouTube
that.
Streets
Yeah.
podcast for a few years, putting in work too.
Yeah.
He been out here in the streets.
Yeah. And then
So,
I mean, I was started my channel when what's his name was still alive, Savage Studios.
Yep. I remember we covered that,
man,
his life and death, man. We've
Uh
came a
huh.
long way, bro.
Yeah.
the reason I don't say RIP Savage, not because he did the 50-50, it's
Right, right.
because
He
of the
was a
Walmart
fucking
incident.
yeah.
It's
He
the
was a
Walmart
weirdo.
incident.
The
It's the
weirdo
weirdo.
shit.
It's the stick pulling up the skirt thing that he was doing in
Mm-hmm.
That's
Walmart or
some
whatever.
weird shit. That's
He was on that
weirdo at its
creepy shit.
The
finest.
miners or whatever too,
Fucking
allegedly.
weirdo.
Yeah, he was a weirdo, man. Like
That's all bad.
he was a character, though. I give him that.
But the reason I'm saying all this is because doing the Pokemon stuff is so far from the prison stuff, and I think that it gets
Mm-hmm.
to a point where you got sick of the trolls, sick of the fucking drama, sick of telling prison stories because it takes you back to prison. You got to relive it every single day. Like
Right.
some prison YouTubers literally put on prison uniforms.
Yeah, I
I
mean,
understand it now after listening to a lot of y'all Vegas, all you prison guys. It's like you don't want to have to relive it every fucking day.
Right.
well,
You're
I
trying
mean,
to
and
move
I didn't even
forward.
mind it. I didn't even mind it. It was just like it just gets like kind of repetitive, and
Saturated,
then
yeah.
you got to try and find a new niche inside of a already niche, or you know what I mean, like or niche or whatever. You know what I mean? So you're constantly trying to like revamp it. You know what I mean? Like we've seen 23 and death, 23 and one lockdown. How many times has he tried different things here and different things there? And like, you know what I mean? Some stuff sticks for a while and then it doesn't. And then he'll find something
Yeah.
else and then, you know what I mean? So
Yep.
it's just like that shit gets kind of old after a while. The funny thing I did notice though is that a lot of like prison YouTubers, they end up for some reason doing video game stuff somehow. A lot of them do.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
K Frog,
Death
Frog.
does that shit
Lockdown.
too, yeah.
Yeah.
I think
Uh-huh.
that's why 1090 started doing the, exposing the snitches and shit, kind of getting
Now
out of
he's
that
doing
lane, but
interviews. Yeah.
somewhat in
He's
that
out
I
that
lane.
saw
Yeah,
lane.
that.
he just
Yeah, I
did
saw
a
that.
podcast with my homeboys on the Lace Up. I had a podcast. I had a schedule with
Yeah.
them
He said
last
in
month.
that interview, Ronnie, he said that, what did he say about the hood? He said, I'm not going, why would
Well,
I
he
go back
can't
to the
really
hood?
talk about the projects because he never lived in the project. So it's like,
Okay.
you feel
Whoa.
me? But the thing is I rescheduled that Lace Up podcast. Shout out to my homeboy Devin. And one of the dudes that's on that podcast was actually in the movie The Town. He's actually from Charlestown, but he played a cop in the movie. They gave him the opposite role of what he really was in real life without saying too much. But them are all my guys. Shout out to the Lace Up. I had an interview with them. I rescheduled it a few times because of my schedule and shit. But I will be on there like next week. So make sure you look out for that.
When
Lace
he
Up.
played football with your brother, he wasn't living in the projects then?
Nah.
See, Ronnie, that's stuff that the world doesn't know, and we wouldn't have known unless I asked you right there. And it's hard. I know, understand. It's my fault. It's my fault. But that's something that needs to be brought up with him. That's an
Yeah.
important statement what you just said right there,
I
because
actually did a
you.
whole short covering that shit. I made it private because I figured I'd do a whole
That's why he
video on
hates
it.
us. That's exactly
Yeah.
because he knows that you know that shit right there.
Yep.
Holy shit, bro. My bad, Easy. We're just
Oh no,
getting
you're good,
fucking
bro.
deep on this fucking shit. Holy God,
Crazy.
because Ronnie's brother played football with 1090 J. Like
Yep.
it's he's got pictures and shit.
Yep.
Oh yeah, I
Um,
remember that. Yo.
and I try to tell Jake about the whole thing with which, dude, this is what happens on. And I try to tell him on Instagram when you're in promotion mode and let's say you're a YouTuber or artist, you're gonna follow everybody that you see that's following a big channel. So you go
Yep.
follow,
Or if
try to
you're
get as
doing
much follow as you
research on a
can.
certain case, you're gonna follow the people you're trying to do research on, right? Like
So,
some of the people
yeah.
we follow on the YouTube streets, I don't necessarily fuck with them, but when I'm trying to do my due diligence, find out what I'm trying to find out, you gotta look where it's at. You feel me?
So 1090 Jake thinks it's weird that people are following like his fam or like not family, like a friend from his high school
Or
or
even the
whatever,
ops
right?
like Byron Blake, he got upset about following Byron Blake and shit like that. It's just like we're doing our due diligence and shit like that. It's networking.
Dude, imagine waking up every day and Byron Blake has another video on you though, dude.
Yeah,
Byron
that's
Blake is
kind of
still
crazy.
making videos. Bro, AZ, when you left he was making videos and then you're back and he's still making videos on him.
That's crazy.
Crazy,
Hey,
but
some
He's
people
got
get that
bro.
like autism focus. You know what I mean? That autistic
Oh
focus.
yeah, I get that. It's a hyper focus type shit. Hold on,
Yeah.
I'm gonna read
facts.
these titles to you. It's fucking hilarious, dude. Hold on. And they're all, some of them are cap, some of them cap truth to him, but he has one that says Jake 1090 Jake exposed. 1090 Jake ran with the gunners in prison. Whoa, that's a new one. I haven't seen that one. And then he has 1090 Jake's homie Rambo gets victimized by a white guy. What else? 1090 Jake sets his homie up from jail. 1090 Jake exposed as a prison wife again. 1090 Jake, he was so afraid of making him mad that he just went all dot 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 dot. I guess that's like a clickbait. Uh, 1090 Jake exposes himself for snitching on the plug while on live stream. 1090 Jake was big Olaf from Tampa cursed by no jumper or set up by 1090 Jake. How 1090 Jake shot to the top of YouTube prison genre. Dude, that's just from the last 11 days.
Crazy. That shit's daily.
Wow.
It's fucking crazy,
That's
bro.
wild, bro.
Dude, listen. All right, if I ever have an op, bro, like, and I just want to crash out, that's what I'm doing. I'm doing a video a day, a video a day, dude. Fuck it.
Yo, that Rambo shit was crazy though. Like, you know what I mean? That got nothing to do with homeboy, but sometimes people
You
like
watched
they
all
make
these,
you
Ronnie?
guilty by association. Hell no, that's too much, bro. But I've seen some of them.
I haven't seen a lot of these. He's got one that says 1090 Jake's a prison wife. What the fuck is that about?
Yo, yeah, sometimes you be reaching, but you
For
know,
real.
That's a lot of promotion, LYD.
yeah,
NM Bandit, salute to you. Salute to the chat. We got AZ Ruction in the house. Ronnie Blue Eyes,
You,
the boss of boss, YouTube Streets podcast. We here.
yeah.
We got to get AZ's mom back on. I want to know her opinion about the Charlie Kirk and the Mormon dude and all the political
oh
stuff.
yeah. Yeah.
I got to line that interview up. I got to line some interviews up.
She still has the same number, so if you still have it, you should be able to hit her up too. If not, I'll be with her tomorrow.
All right, perfect, man.
Yeah. But yeah, man, hey, my phone's about to die.
Hey, yo,
So I'm
that's
gonna
what's
hop
up.
off there.
I can hear it.
Congratulations, my guy.
Hey, thank you guys. I appreciate it. I
Keep
miss
it
you
up,
guys,
man.
man.
Salute.
I'll be back.
I ain't bring nothing with me.
No Bobby.
Drop the Pokemon videos.
Salute.
I just recorded a shiny I caught too, so I'm about to post that one.
Oh shit.
Let's go.
That's what I'm talking about, man.
All right, baby. Y'all have a good one,
You
bro.
gotta show us the game too, though. We gotta know
So,
how to make some money on that shit, man. You
Oh,
guys
I'm going
like
to,
not all
man.
the game, but there's a little bit of game.
Well, no, I mean, I'll show you guys. Like, I plan on doing so. Like, here, I'm gonna put on my camera. Let me see. Let me see. So, like, I found so many different ways to make money on this thing. Some of them were harder than others and really not worth the time. Some of them weren't, but like little things like this. Let me see if I can see. Go off. I mean, get up. Put on my camera. Let's see. It's weird. It's not Can you guys hear me? Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
I hear you. I hear you. I hear you.
Yeah, it's weird. It's not pulling up the. Oh, there we go. Okay, okay. Here, let me see. Oh yeah, you guys will see my Trump fucking whatchamacallit, mouse
Is this
pad.
gonna be like? Oh, I thought it's gonna be like a bicycle with like 50 phones attached to it. Oh no, yeah, his phone died. I could hear it going out. Oh
shout
no, he
out to
took his son.
AZ. Salute.
Oh, there we go.
There's my Trump fucking keyboard.
Oh, dude, you are
But
MAGA. I knew it. I fucking knew it.
yeah, of course. All right, so
Been that
I
good.
found these the other day, and these are selling for the whole set. If you can get the whole set, they're selling for $65, $60. A few of them already
Whoa,
sold for.
dang, some Hershey Pokemon. They got a
Yeah, I found
card in
those the other
there.
day.
That's crazy.
Nuh-uh. So I bought a whole bunch of those. You got to get all. There's 12 of them. Uh, you know, I've been modding. Like right here, I got this little automatic catcher. I modded that. I've got like another one right here. I modded that. Put a switch on it right here. There's no switch, but now there
Oh, he's
is.
got it. See, y'all these boys in Chicago got the
Got the
switch
switch.
with guns. He's got the
Yeah.
switch with the fucking Pokeballs.
Hey, I'm
Oh
fucking
shit.
lethal with the switch.
Little Smokey's definitely coming with a fucking song
Oh
on
yeah,
this,
that's gonna be
dude.
hilarious.
I
I'm sure
can't,
he
dude.
will.
That's gonna be your intro. That's gonna be your dude. If he comes with a fucking banger, dude.
Yeah, hey, Smokey, if you make it something that I can put on, I'll use it as my intro.
Salute.
100%, 100 fucking %, bro. That's cool, dude. Shit. Yeah, just got to make some fucking like some besides the videos you're doing, which are good of you like catching the Pokemon, showing them. I would do some more like in real life action to like, because I remember when it first came out in 2016, I was outside doing it too, and it was just a lot of interaction with people. Like it brought a lot of people together.
Oh yeah, no, for sure it did. I've saw all the stuff with it. It definitely did. And it's been coming back up in its popularity now too. So like a lot of people have
Hell
been
yeah,
playing it
if you're
again.
able
And
to, dude, people are buying accounts. They
oh
want
yeah,
the
I've been
best.
buying Mad accounts, bro.
There's Pokemon you can only get in
Take over.
UK.
Oh yeah, dude. Hey, I've got like, let's see, I bought 7 accounts from one dude. He's been playing since 2016, and I've got Pokemon that are 9 years old that are shinies and shit like that you'll never get again. You know what I mean? What up,
That's
girl?
what's
How you
up.
doing? Awesome.
You got a
But
Jinx?
yeah, actually, I don't.
I know, she's
I
fucking
do have a
rare.
Jinx, but just not a shiny one.
Yeah, she's rare, the shiny Jinx.
And I've been like, I go so far into the collecting aspect that now I only keep if they're not a legendary, shiny, or mythical or like a event Pokemon. They have to be 3-star or higher. I've got 700 and something 3 stars. Like I started collecting, like they got these things called scatterbugs. So every time you send people postcards from all over, you get like a scatterbug that'll be from a different region in the world. And then there's like 15 of them or some shit. And then you have to evolve each one of them into a different, like a different butterfly Pokemon. That's crazy. So I've been getting all the extra smalls, all the extra larges. Just kind of going crazy with it.
You made me want to go get my phone with an emulator and play fucking and go fucking fuck with the bug catcher guys. Get all the bug
Oh,
Pokemon.
dude. Yeah. Hey, you should get on there, bro. That'd be fucking dope.
Hell yeah, man. Hey, I might get
I'll
on
send you
Pokemon
some.
Go, man. Maybe the kids don't play it though. It'll be
I
weird
mean, they
if I'm
might
the only
get
one
into
playing
it.
it.
No, it won't,
Yeah.
because you be playing it with me, bro. Shit, hey, I'll
Hell yeah.
spoof right to where you're at, bro, and I'll trade you some rare Pokemon, bro. I got a little spoof app now that I just I can go anywhere in the world and catch them.
Oh, cool, man. You can front me some?
I'll front you a little something.
Hell yeah. Get my game up so I can battle some gyms.
Yeah, but hey, on the channel, I'm gonna be showing people how to do everything. How to take apart your automatic catchers and make them fully automatic and all kinds of shit.
Fully autos and switches and all that.
Yeah, I
I want to
figured out
chat
some crazy
GPT
shit.
how many people play Pokemon Go right now?
Oh man, it's got to be a lot. I mean, just where I'm at, it's a small town, and there's a shit ton just in this small town. And then A is A, so this is what it's such a small town. There's only 515 people. I don't want to say where it's
Holy
at though,
shit, dude. 70
but
million monthly active users.
Damn.
see, and they said that it died. No, 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 it didn't.
It is
But
not falling off. It's peaked this year. 127 new users. Who's in
check out what
AZ?
I'm gonna do though, bro. Hey, I'm gonna piss everybody off in this little town because it's a tourist town too. So I'm gonna piss everybody off. I got all these accounts with all these super strong Pokemon. I'm gonna go to every gym and I'm gonna fill it up with only my Pokemon. All 15 gyms. Ain't nobody gonna be able to place one. It's my goal.
It says there's a lucrative businesses. Multiple people are making up to $500 to $5,000 a week off of ad revenue from content doing. So that's why that's smart. You're
Yes.
doing the YouTube channel. There you go.
That's why I wanted to, bro. I got the
So
Instagram
big
up now. The
spikes this year.
Facebook's up now. The Instagram's up. Channel's up, and then I'll have the TikTok up tomorrow.
Oh, come on. They say you
So
should
yeah.
do TikTok and YouTube Shorts.
Oh yeah, the YouTube short. I think I got like almost 200 views on my first YouTube short today.
That's really fucking good. Your first video?
Yeah,
Dude, there's
that was
people that are
cool.
not even getting that on their fucking 100th fucking video. That's really good, bro.
Yeah, hell yeah.
It says, dude, it says people that go all in, the top 1% can realistically make a lot of fucking money on Pokemon Go. Bro, I think you
Hmm.
got it, bro. You got that fucking, you're hyper focused, bro.
Yeah, bro.
We
Definitely
support you. I think
100%.
the chat supports you too, man. They're in there like, get your fucking money, man.
Oh, nice. Hell yeah. I haven't even been looking at the chat. I still don't do that really. So,
Yeah.
but
I'm
that's the
tired
reason why I
too,
started
man.
doing that, man. So, yeah, we're gonna get it. So you need to call me tomorrow. I know you've been
All
busy,
right.
but
Yeah, I know. I tried to call and then I fell asleep, but I'll call you tomorrow.
yeah, man. All right, man. Hey, you guys have a good night. I'm gonna hop off of here, put this on the
Yeah,
charger.
we're wrapping it up too, man. Pause.
All right, bro.
Much
Salute.
love to you guys,
Have a good
man.
night,
Good to
AZ. Everybody sub
hear
up to
from see you
Pokemon
guys.
John.
Let's
Respect.
go.
Salute.
All right, much love, you guys. Peace
100.
out.
Yeah, salute to everybody that's supporting AZ with his new addiction. Cause listen, man, he came a long way. You gotta remember, this dude did a lot of fucking meth, did some crimes with the prison, was in Supermax, got out, and then his vice has really been alcohol since he's been out. And now he's smoking weed and doing Pokemon Go. In the chat, y'all fucking made my night by supporting fucking AZ's, with the words
New
and the
endeavors,
subs
yo.
to his new channel. Like that, literally, that's all we can ask for. We're trying to, he's doing really fucking good, though, man. Holy
That's
shit.
what's up, man.
Ronnie Blue, man, great night. Little Smoky. Catch me dancing at the Shiny
Okay.
Jinx on Tuesdays. I knew it. I knew there's one coming, dude. He's gonna, yeah. He used to be Wood. Now they're gonna have him like now.
Oh
Fucking
shit.
little Smokey, dude.
Smokey.
Hey, Corey Smith got in a fight, bro. Yo, shout out to Corey Smith.
So
Uh, Corey, I want to line. Listen, I want to line small creators, big creators interviews. We gotta line these up, Ronnie. Line all the interviews up.
facts.
I'll
I
make
got a
angles of
bunch.
topics with them.
I got a bunch
Corey,
in the DMs waiting, bro. But who'd he
Corey
get in the
Smith,
scrap with?
bro, he got in a fight with a like this homeless dude that he was like. Initially, Corey approached the dude and he's like trying to like help him out, and the dude came at him, bro. You know, so
Wow.
it's pretty. It's a. I don't have the video. I didn't screen record the video though. But yeah, we definitely would like to have him up. I want to talk about that.
Definitely.
Karen Reed got wiretapped. Holy shit!
Yo,
What the hell?
I was just doing a little bit of homework on how much money Massachusetts spent on that case, and it's crazy. Even the second trial alone, taxpayers paying out the ass out here on that Karen Reed case. Both of them. Crazy. Now the civil case is going on. That's a whole nother topic for a whole nother night, but we're gonna get into that for sure.
Yeah, if you can't find him guilty on the first one, man, I don't understand why we're doing multiple
Right.
trials unless we know for a fact like Melly. I get we know Melly's more guilty than Karen Reed. Like Karen Reed, obviously, you know, there's so much evidence that was actually pointing in the other direction, not on
Right.
Karen Reed. Like Melly, everything's pointing in his direction, so it's a little bit harder. But again, he's going through another trial too. He's been
Yo.
in fucking county jail for like 7 years.
Yo, there's a
It's
lot of crooked
a lot.
cops out here in Massachusetts, bro. I mean, they're all over the news every day. It's a different thing. They even messing with minors and the whole nine. Like, it's getting crazy out here. Like, how many cops? They're as crooked as the letter S, bro. I can't even tell you how much I see this shit, hear about this shit continuously and see it. I've experienced the crooked cops. Like, it's crazy, bro. But the amount of money being spent on this on that was spent on the second trial, never mind counting the first trial, is fucking mind blowing, bro. I got all the math, all the statistics, bro. I wrote it down upstairs so we could break it down on a pre-recorder on a live one night. But it's a lot of money, bro.
Let's get it, man. I started a Karen Reed video and didn't finish it. I need to do one to see if it does good, so maybe I could keep
Oh
that
yeah, they've been
we could.
asking for it for a while. The chat, they want
Oh,
the Karen
I
Reed
got
video.
the number one reporter from Boston right here. I mean, we should have fucking did it.
Yeah,
It's not too
yeah.
late though.
Never too
I
late. Yeah, we'll get
I
at it.
hey,
Especially now,
every
they
case
go
is never too late, dude. They're still
exactly,
dropping Wade Wilson calls.
exactly. And the Karen Reed shit, it's continuous because now there's all these civil cases going on right now, so we can break all that shit down, and we'll have
And
more to work with since there already been two trials. You know what I mean?
and DBS didn't show up again, man. Whew,
That
dude.
50-50 went to a 90-10.
Yeah, it's over. Ronnie, you have a great night. Chat. Everybody in the building. Bonita, LYG
Yeah.
Ford, Laura, Mallory, Roof. I'm gonna mod up Roof. I'm gonna mod up some people. Solid, y'all. Solid.
YouTube streets, and we out. Peace.
I had to break it off when I found out she was at a party with P. Diddy. He's a cook like out of 22.